That's so uncool.
I hate y'all.
Yo,
I hate all of y'all, bro.
First of
Either
all,
way, bro, we here. It's Saturday. I don't know the date. What is it?
It's the 23rd.
June 23rd, episode 1, man. We in the building. It's not really a building, but whatever. So, what we getting to first? What was the question you posed earlier?
Well, what we was talking about beforehand, you know what I'm saying? Back in the old days, you know, we born in the 80s, early 90s, stuff like that. So TV shows back then was a little more iconic, I feel like, than they are now. And the reason being because the intro songs were like classics.
Right.
Like these are like tones and jingles that I'm never going to forget, you know? And I was wondering, like, if you can remember the intro theme songs to some of the greatest shows, you know what I'm saying? Good shows back in the day, like Boy Meets World, Fresh Prince, you know what I'm saying? You got
That's
Family
number one on my
Matters,
list.
you know
So
what I'm
What's
saying?
number one?
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince? See,
Bruh.
that's such
Nah,
a biased answer.
You can't beat that
Such a
intro,
bi-
bro.
Nah, bro,
That intro
I got
hard,
one
bruh.
for you though. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what makes I feel like those TV shows. Once you heard those songs, oh, you knew it was game.
Yo, you knew what time it was, bro.
You
You
know
were
what I'm saying?
hopping in
You
front of
know
your
what I'm
couch.
It's about to be
Yeah.
lit. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be lit. I'm about to enjoy the next 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I was saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? Give me your top 3 TV show theme songs from the year 2000 and up.
2000? We can't go from like 95.
Yeah, give me
and up.
90. Yeah,
like
give me like
90s
Nah,
and
nah,
up.
please, 2000 and there's some good stuff that came out there.
Nah, we
like
gotta go
people
from, like,
will
the
say,
90s though.
people will say Friends was like a top theme, so intro song. You know what I'm saying? And that came
I
out
mean,
like
it was,
in
but
the 90s.
it was
you know
straight,
what I'm saying?
not top 3 though.
I mean, I feel you.
It was a
that
dope
might
one,
be if we was to do it Family Feud style, what you think would be on the board? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
people
Friends
watch
probably,
Friends.
probably gonna be number one, and
People
then
watch
Seinfeld
Friends,
probably
bro.
gonna roll after that.
I'm rolling Fresh Prince,
I feel you,
bruh.
bro.
That's
I
your
also
number one.
enjoy
That's
it.
my number one.
I'm not
bruh.
going- I'm not going
that
for
can't
it.
be my one though.
What's
That can't
beating
be my
Fresh
one.
Prince?
Bruh, the Wonder Years. The Wonder Years, bruh.
What?
That's the greatest intro TV
Sing
theme
it.
song. Y'all ain't never heard of What would you do if I sing you a song?
That's not it.
That's
That's
what
not-
we
that's
would
not
need,
it,
wasn't
bro.
it,
That's not
I'm
it.
telling you, bro. Ain't no more soulful song. It got a choir on it. After he
I
finished
actually
singing,
can't.
the
I'm gonna
choir
be honest.
comes in,
I can't pick a top 3 because like my top 3 would actually come from Nickelodeon.
All of them? Ooh.
No, like you know what I'm saying, like all that.
Hey, that's
Kenan
what I'm
and
saying,
Kel.
all
bro.
that had
Like,
a good
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Kenan and Kel.
Cousin Skeeter had a dope one.
Kenny Kel
Cousin
hard.
Skeeter was dope. See, that's cheating though.
That- I mean,
That's kind of
that's
like
what-
702 song.
I
though.
mean, but even still,
You
it's
know
like
what
it's
I'm saying?
fire.
It's
Like you know what I'm
kinda
saying,
like
it
it's
worked. But also, what was that? The Parkers was dope.
Oh, the
Like,
Parkers
for
was
me-
dope.
For me,
Bruh,
the Parkers was dope.
on some real,
Moesha was hard.
on some
Moesha
real,
was
bruh.
dope.
Proud Family intro.
Proud Family was dope. Destiny Child.
The
like that.
Proud Family.
But what year did
You
the Proud
and me
Family
when
come
I-
out?
Hey man, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, so I need to extend
You
it.
trying to put
What
me
you
in
saying?
2000,
So
bro?
no, I'm saying 2000 and up. I'm saying from 2000 like
But you
back.
can't go.
Oh,
2000
and
and
back.
back.
So you said
not
2000
No,
up.
not 2000 to
Oh,
now.
okay.
I'm saying the shows back then are better than the shows
Yeah.
now. And
Yeah.
you get, like Martin.
When
know
you
what
said
I'm saying?
it
Like
up,
they
you
better.
kinda threw me.
Yeah, my bad.
All right,
The other way.
so if I'm going Fresh Prince.
That's your number one.
my
Though.
number one.
Mm.
2 is gonna be. I'm going Rugrats, bro.
Rugrats. That's a good jingle.
I mean, that's. I was gonna
That was
say
dope,
that's
bro.
not really. That's. Well,
So
we
you
didn't say intro.
so you telling me Rugrats theme song is better than Smart Guy?
Oh, the second one or the first one?
okay.
The first one or the
Okay.
second one? though?
Open that
Bro,
shit.
Because you gotta
telling
remember-
me-
Hey, now that's like an album right there. So
I know, because the first one really didn't do it for me. It was
What,
nice.
Smart Guy?
Yeah,
With
but
the rap?
second intro, the second one was.
when Mo was rapping. Yeah.
No, I like
was
the
hard.
first
What
one,
was
bro.
that?
The
Omar
first-
Goody? Omar
Yeah,
Goody?
oh my god, I
I-
like the
The
first
10-year-old
one, bro.
whiz kid busting high school.
Yeah,
That's
play-
with a thousand
Yeah.
IQ.
See, I like that.
Hey,
one.
okay.
I
That's bars,
like
though.
that
That's
one.
I'm still going Fresh Prince 1. I'm gonna go Smart Guy 2.
See, you forgetting though. So you telling me that the famous Jet Jackson theme song ain't up there?
I mean the show's
Yeah,
up there, but
R.I.P.
The famous
yeah,
Jet Jackson
rest
theme
in
song.
peace to Jet
You
Jackson.
know what I mean? Know that.
But
Oh,
nah,
yeah.
you
if
know
we talking
what?
about
Good
if we talking about
shows,
jingles,
man.
if we talking about jingles,
I'm
like
going,
just a little sound.
I'm going Fresh Prince, Smart Guy,
Mm.
Gullah Gullah Island.
Gullah Island. All right.
That's my
Binya
top
Binya,
Gullah
lots
Gullah
to
Island was
see
dope.
and
Hey
to
man, had
do
to get you
there.
through, you know.
All he needs.
I wonder if they
And
can
you
track
got-
that. If they
you
got
got-
like technology to go back and see what was like the most played.
I'm pretty sure
Or,
it's
like,
I'm
most
pretty sure
repeated
it's
intro
somebody
song.
out there that
They're probably like Barney or something. Like, bro, think about how many people back in the day.
I love
Bro, you got
You.
lamb chops,
You
bro.
love- This is the song that does.
I hated that song, bro. I hated that song. What's your top 3?
Top 3.
Yeah.
Bro,
I don't even know
told
if I
you
want to
Wonder
hear
Years
his.
is-
He said
it's
Wonder
like right up
Years.
the
I
top.
ain't going for it.
Family Matters is really like,
Yeah.
like dope.
Family Ma- yeah,
You
that's-
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Family Matters
Yeah.
is a really good one. And the third one,
Damn, Saved by the Bell.
see, it's
I
like,
forgot
Bro,
all
you
about
can't.
that.
You
I
really
forgot
can't
all
do a
about
top.
that. I
three,
forgot all
bro.
about that.
That's what
You
I'm
really
saying.
can't do a top.
But if you
three.
had to, I mean,
If you had, so you said
gotta
like if you
eliminate
had to
somebody.
pick 3 that
we
you okay with listening to.
check this out. We're gonna put the bracket up. We're gonna
Okay,
put
so-
old
so-
TV show
so can
theme
we-
songs and do like a March Madness bracket up.
When we do it, bro,
And then we post it online and see who
we
get
gonna have to
what bracket
separate.
get the most votes.
We're gonna have to separate the cartoons from the
Yeah,
regular
not-
TV
not
shows
90s
because
Okay,
like
that's a whole different.
because that's what I'm saying.
Not
like
90s cartoon intro because it's some dope cartoon intros.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
Well, he
Like-
said Proud Family, Rugrats,
Yeah.
all that
I
from
mean,
back then.
but see,
yeah.
but I don't want no jingles though. Like,
Well,
I
not
don't want to hear no tune. I want the words. Like, the words is what brought you in. Because
Yeah.
when you hear Mo to the eat up in the morning at noon and it's starting to get me, like that was right
but I
there
feel
was
like
what pulled
I
you.
feel
You
like
feel
that's
me?
not
So,
fair though because
nah, I'm not going for a
you know
jingle.
what I'm saying she sings like that's her career.
Will raps. That's his career.
He did.
And acts.
You
That
right.
was his career. Watch this. All that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Living Single.
Oh yeah, that
yeah,
was nice too.
yeah.
That
You
was
gotta
nice.
fight with my homegirl to my left and
Dope,
right.
dope.
Yeah.
I mean, it was some dope ones.
Bro, it was a lot of
even,
them, bro.
Even underrated Malcolm and Eddie theme song was dope.
hey, Malcolm and Eddie underrated.
Hey, you know,
yeah,
hey,
that's an underrated show.
I mean, Malcolm and Eddie show was.
Oh,
No,
you know
what
what?
it
Malcolm
was.
Eddie was
Hey,
hard.
hey,
No, Malcolm Eddie was
Hey,
hard.
I want to retract, bro. So I'm
So you finna switch again?
yeah, I got
You just switched like
because
4
I just
times
thought of
already.
another one,
See?
bro. This is my final, bro. I'm going Fresh Prince number one.
Okay.
That's that. Cause that was lit. Fresh Prince, Smart Guy, Wayne's Brothers.
Oh, Wayne's Brothers was dope. The first song, or the second
Yeah,
song.
the first
We're
one,
brothers.
bro.
First
We're
one was dope.
brothers.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
had
Bro.
it. No, I'm not going for
But
it.
but see, that's a
That's not- I'm
that's
not
a what's
going
the
for
name
it.
song though. That's not even a
It doesn't matter.
what's the group name? A Tribe Called Quest. That's their song. That's like their actual song.
Look, man, I'm just telling you when that song came
Yeah,
on,
it was hot. It was hot.
bro.
Give me a high five.
It was fire, bro. And then they
that's-
dropped the what's the name? The second
Okay,
song
guys,
was
that's
fire,
it.
too,
Make a rap.
So
though. In Living Single was fire too.
what's your 3, bro?
Not in Living Single, but
In living color. That's what
Oh
you
yeah, Living Color. Yeah, yeah.
I can't. My third one is like a rotating wheel. It's like I feel like if I hear it, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that's the third one.
Bro,
but if I hear the next
yeah,
one, I'm
I'ma
like, oh no,
change.
that's the third
I'ma
one.
change
Oh no,
every
that's the
week.
third one. It's kind of hard, but I know I got my two though.
What's your 2?
I just named
You
them.
said Wonder Years and
I can't believe he said Wonder Years.
One day, bruh. See, that's what we gotta. You gotta hear.
Y'all
Wonder
boys sleep
Years.
on Happy Days.
Oh, happy.
oh yeah,
Day
yeah.
to
You right.
happy
You
day.
right. You right.
Day,
So
So that's
happy day.
dating it way.
What- what's your 3?
I told you I ain't picking no top 3, bro. Even if I had to, I wouldn't. I just sit there silent. Cause literally all the ones I just told you, I can listen to them all day. So I can't. I can't pick it. I say this. I can't pick. I could pick my number 1. After that, I can't.
What's your number 1?
All that. All that.
So
Like, I can pick all that.
Too.
It's time for Keenan and Kel, homeboys.
take it a step further. What was your number 1 show?
My number 1 show. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's tough. Only reason why that's tough for me is because like I'm a comedy fanatic, but at the same time I like for it to actually make sense. Like I don't want it to just be funny. Cause I could easily say Martin was my number 1 show because everything on there made me laugh.
That's a
So
legit
what are we?
Even the
number
series
one.
What are we
I can't
categorizing it down to? Just like comedic sitcoms.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's hard, and you know what's funny? You said it
I mean,
earlier.
yeah, we could.
I like Friends too.
I mean,
Ain't gonna
nah,
lie, I
I-
like Friends.
I mean, Friends was good. So was Seinfeld.
Chandler-
You know what
I
I'm
used
saying?
to like
Chandler was my
Girlfriends. I ain't
was my
gonna
dog.
flex.
Hey, Girlfriend was hard. No,
Girlfriends got
Yeah,
the intro song
that's what
too
I'm
now.
saying.
That was
back to what we
that was
talking
a sophisticated black woman show.
Yeah.
I love that show. bro.
That show was-
like
yeah,
they
it
was
was-
like
it
they
was
was like
straight,
the
bro.
perfect blend of black women. Like they literally gave you all of what a black woman was. They
Covered a
gave
lot
you
of
the
bases,
funny,
man.
they gave you the real, they gave you the business, they gave you the sex appeal, and of course my dog William was A1. Like he had me dying.
Yeah, he was funny.
And the game spinned off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game.
That where it came
You know,
from.
I didn't even realize on one of the shows, Girlfriend, they had characters from the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
that's
on there.
yeah.
I didn't even realize
The,
that before. And
Kelly
I watched.
Pitts, Kelly Pitts was one of their friends or something.
Yeah, and then
like
they
that.
had they
Those
had
was on there
Derwin
too.
and Melanie on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that.
Oh, I didn't realize that either.
I just watched it when Joan got married.
Yeah.
That's the episode it was, and it just came on BT. to the
Yeah,
shower.
I'm going Fresh Prince is
That's
my
your
number one.
I go with all that.
I mean, for like show that I probably laughed at the most. But you know, it's a close second that wasn't second a long time ago.
What?
My Wife and Kids.
Hold on, we tripping, bro.
My Wife and Kids.
Jamie Foxx.
I like Jamie Foxx.
Jamie
Jamie
Foxx.
Foxx intro song though.
Jamie Foxx.
Oh,
intro
yeah.
song, bro.
But that's
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, you right.
I see. I'm sleeping because that's
See,
literally
that's
one of
what
my
I'm saying.
favorite
It's so
comics.
many of them.
That's one
we
of my
have to
favorite
like break
comics.
it
So,
down
like-
and like look at them. And that's what I'm saying. We can do a March Madness and post it online. See what everybody say.
We can do that.
Dope. You know what I'm saying?
Only reason why I like the March Madness style, bro, is like I feel like people like the stuff that be underrated. People don't respect it. You know what I'm
see,
saying? Like, cause Jamie Foxx, I ain't gonna lie to you. Jamie Foxx is gonna be one of the underrated shows.
that's-
But,
and
that show literally is
but
classic.
that'll be like
And
an
that's the
8 seed.
underdog. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
that'll be an 8
underdog.
seed.
like
That'll
that
probably
literally
knock
is
a
like
one
that
off.
show. Like you, bro.
We can do that, bro. I think if we sit
I
down
rock with
and figure it out,
Yeah, we'll see.
we doing a 64 bracket or 128?
64.
He was talking about like the Sweet 16.
Right.
He was breaking it down like the number in 16s.
Hey, you gonna
You really
disrespect
can't-
a lot of shows.
Oh well.
We can
They
do.
ain't paying us for it.
All right, we can do it like the, you know what I'm saying, the March Madness bracket, but I say we max out at, I say we do 24. I say we do 24.
Tell you,
That's
bro.
12 months, 2 years worth of it. I don't really know how I broke it down like that, but I just say 24.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I just know
was
24.
gonna
ask
roll
you.
with it.
I like 24.
I was-
Is that
Hey,
math divisible?
I didn't really have no
Breakdown?
reason behind it. I just was like, 24 is a good amount. Like,
Wait, we can start at 24. I just feel like it's gonna be a lot of good shows that's
but
left
how
out.
do you even line them up against each other though? That's gonna be
You
the
just
hard
do
part.
it, bro.
You go
You
based
just
off
do it.
of
No, because
You
like,
know what?
no,
how
watch this.
the
Because if you
the
do
NCAA
it,
more
gets with it
popular
every year,
shows
they
would be
just
the
do it.
ones.
no, but see, to us. But I'm saying like some people would think that Family Matters should be against like
That's what I'm saying.
like
Family
Full
Matters.
House,
They not a part of the committee.
and they not.
Family Matters would probably be a 1 seed.
Family
if
Matters a 1 seed.
you not giving Family Matters a
Family
1
Matters-
seed.
Family Matters is like that's probably like I said it earlier. That was my number 2. So I guess I would have to.
Bro, that's a 1 seed show, bro. When
That's-
It's
when
not
you
one
think
seed.
about,
It's not one seed.
bro, it had.
I mean, it's a 1 seed show, but
it
the
had
theme song not 1
comedy,
seed over all the
it
teams.
had seriousness, like.
But we talking about the song?
Just
or
the
we talking
theme
about the
song.
show?
I'm talking about the show.
Oh, the
Okay,
show
we're
as
gonna
a
have 2
whole.
different breakdowns.
Yeah,
then.
as a whole.
Oh, yeah.
So we gonna have-
Well, that's
no,
a
no, so
whole
we gonna have 2 different
argument.
Yeah,
breakdowns.
see, I was off the songs.
All right, so before you go to the show,
No, I'm talking about shows, bro.
before you go to the show though, so we're gonna have a breakdown of theme songs.
We could
and
do
then
theme songs and then
versus
we
show.
could do shows.
Because you can't do theme songs and shows versus
Yeah,
because
that
I
don't-
guarantee
Yeah, that's
Ain't
what.
no
Yeah,
match.
yeah.
because
You
the
can't
number
put them
one
together.
you'd
Yeah,
be like, how is this
you can't
number
put
one?
them together when you
Yeah.
come to theme
Yes,
songs
no.
and shows. But I definitely, as far as shows go, Family Matters would be a 1 seed in my opinion. That's just me.
Family Matters was a good show. I
So
don't know if it. How long did it run?
no.
Probably get. Hey, Kenny,
Family Matters.
check and see how long Family Matters ran.
Family Matters.
Hey, intern that we don't have.
Right.
Hey, whoever's listening out there, just
So you said
everybody. See, I like this mic, bro. Get my beard white on.
hold on 1 second. Family Matters. It ran.
All you keep.
Hey man, I'm getting my facts from Wikipedia, so
It's gonna be wrong. Somebody change that.
don't judge me.
It's gonna be wrong.
It was
I
9
was about-
seasons.
I was about to look it up.
9 seasons. That's pretty strong.
Believable.
That's pretty strong.
That's
Nine
pretty
Running
good.
15 episodes.
That's
Oh,
pretty
that's
strong.
good. That's good. That's good.
Well, I
9
mean,
seasons.
season ran. I mean, shows ran for a long time back in the day.
Yeah, it ain't like that these days, but back then
That 70s show had a pretty good thing.
it's crazy though.
70
'Cause
show. I like their theme. I like their intro as well.
it's a couple of shows that only had like a 2-year run that was hard though. I mean, I can't name them off the top of my head, but I remember having this conversation not too long ago. Like it was like I want to say it was like Recess or it was something like they had a very short run, but it was like
Recess?
one of them
Recess.
top shows.
No, Recess.
No, it
couldn't have
wasn't
been a-
Recess. I'm saying
Recess
it was a show like
was a
that.
top tier show.
It's a
you
show
mean
that
like-
you would be like, bruh, like, nah, this ran for more than 2 years, bro.
It don't matter. I got you. I'm
Talking
about to
all
look for it
them-
now.
them old
Yeah,
ABC
I had pulled up. I
Saturday-
had pulled up
one
like all
Saturday
the
morning.
'90s shows, and it had all the shows that
The
ever came
Weekenders.
out.
That's what you're talking
Bruh, all I know is there are a few shows that you would think that ran for like multiple years that was
That
only
did-
like
they
2
was-
seasons, and they was hard.
My brother and me was one of them.
Oh yeah, my brother and me was
My
hard.
brother and me didn't go that long, and it should have. What's
Everybody-
that song called? What's
everybody
that? What's that other
loves
show?
Group Punch, bro.
Thelma. What's that? Thelma. Eh. No, bro, it's definitely not before your time. Nigga, you old.
Thelma?
Nigga, you old.
Yeah, 'cause
It came on Teen Nick. Not Thelma. I'm saying the lady, the main character, the mother. Her name was Thelma.
Oh.
But I'm not talking about like Good Times.
Her name wasn't Thelma.
What was her name? Wasn't somebody named Thelma on there?
Oh,
I know.
the daughter might have been named Thelma.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Well,
because I thought that's why he said.
So what was the mama on Good Times name? Oh, Good Times had a good song too.
Hey, but ain't
What was the
that
mama
the
name?
80s?
Oh,
Good
Fred and
Times.
Sanford.
Ain't that like
Fred
the
and
80s though?
Fred
I
and
said
Sanford and Son.
Oh, okay. So we including like
We said Happy Days, didn't we? That had to be like the
you
70s.
right.
I mean, you gonna
right.
one day to be
Bruh, Pete was up
All right,
P,
now.
nah, P,
there.
no,
I'm not
sir.
talking about the show. I'm talking about the show, bro.
The show.
Pete was my show, bro.
Pete and Pete was some old.
Bro, don't hate on Pete and Pete, bro.
I mean, if you gonna
You
throw
like
P,
P,
if you
P?
throw shows like P, you gotta throw like shows like Alex Mack. You know what I'm saying?
I like Alex Mack though.
But it wouldn't last
Yeah,
in the
but what
top
is that?
10
What does
at
that
all.
compare to?
But yeah, I mean,
Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
tier
See,
are we
see,
putting Pete and Pete in?
I
and are we
mean-
putting Alex Mack in?
No disrespect, but
Yeah.
they probably
Yeah.
wouldn't
Pete-
make
Pete
the cut.
definitely going to the
Yeah,
Lord.
they
They
wouldn't
probably
be.
they like a
They
Division
were good
II school.
shows,
You know what I'm
You was-
saying?
You was at
D3.
home after school or something like that. Oh, Pete and Pete, oh.
Pete and Pete was nice, bro.
Pete,
I
no,
watched
P was a
Pete.
good show, but P definitely D3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Not
it,
D2.
it's one of them
him
shows
in the
that
G
you ain't
League.
finna tell everybody you watching it, but like you gonna catch it.
Yeah.
Cause I was like that with the Wonder Years at first. I wasn't really a Wonder Years fan. It just
I'm not a Wonder Years fan at all.
Y'all sleeping on the Wonder Years,
we
man.
not?
Y'all
No,
sleeping.
I like the Wonder Years. It took me some time to get into it.
Yeah,
but
it just- you gotta
at
put it
first
on.
I kind of just it was on. It was like I'm gonna watch it. It was like I kind of like this. I kind of like this show.
You know what show probably is definitely a 1 seed?
What?
Boy Meets World.
Yeah, Boy Meets
No, Boy
World.
Meets World
definitely
Saved by the
wasn't.
Bell.
1 seed. But see,
Hey,
now we
Saved by the Bell-
eliminate.
Saved by the
You've
Bell.
already named 3. No, you named 4 1 seeds. And so who's the weakest 1 seed that you just named?
Out of Saved by the Bell, Boy Meets World, and what else?
Family Matters and Fresh Prince. Those
Fresh
are
Prince.
your 1 seeds.
Family Matters would be the weakest one.
So they the last 4.
Hold on,
so
wait.
it ain't no
you said
shit.
Family Matters would be the weakest one out of the top
out
4
of
you just
Out
named?
of
Saved
the
by
4
the
he just
Bell,
named.
Boys Meets World, Fresh Prince, and Family Matters.
Damn, that's sad. You might be right.
I mean, just if you really think like, I
You
mean,
can't think of no show that's better than Family Matters outside of those other 3 that you named.
I can't think of no show that's better than Family Matters.
I think My Wife and Kids is better than Family Matters.
That's tough.
See, it's tough
That's
because
tough. I ain't
those
gonna
are two different like decades. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
So like,
It is.
I mean, I get
What, so you don't.
it. 1-on-1 was hard too.
That was hard.
See, so that falls into like the whole what we was just talking about with the Pete.
yeah.
Like that. So,
All of Us and 101 and all the stuff that came on like UPN back then. All
Just
that
saying,
falls into
bro.
like, their own little-
Yeah, you got
little-
In the House,
Oh,
Living with Mr. Cooper. What was
Hang-
that?
Hang with
hang
Mr.
with Mr. Cooper.
Hang with Mr. Cooper.
Hey, back to the song though. Hanging Mr. Cooper is
Hey,
is a
Cool-
strong
hey, Cool
scene.
was nice.
Sister. Was,
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm sleeping on Sister.
Oh,
see,
that
so
was
you got
successful.
different. So you got different
But
categories
I
and
don't,
top tiers.
I don't think Sister would be a 1 seed though.
No,
It would.
But
in certain-
I
would-
think it can knock. It can knock
would
some
in-
top
it could be
tiers.
some-
out.
it
depending on who
division.
it's up against.
Yeah,
Watch
depending
it,
on who
it
it go
depends
against.
on what division you're talking about. Because
Sister was
D1,
right.
Sister ain't top 10, but D2, D3, like they could possibly be top
Might be
top
somebody.
1, bro.
12-5.
I think Sister can knock some
You,
shows
it
out.
can knock
bruh.
something out, bro. And then they theme song
man.
alone too. Like,
You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of nice shows back then. It ain't like that.
see, now you got me just thinking about other shows. I'm trying to see if I missed anything.
That's what I feel like they're a little different than now. Which I mean, well, I don't know. Maybe I watch more adult shows now because
I mean,
You know what I'm
these
saying?
days shows are more about drama, so
Which-
it's not the same. I mean,
I
I
ain't
guess
gonna lie
I
to
feel
you,
like
I
they
don't
don't
like
do
that.
like certain shows like they don't do sitcoms. No more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just got the recording now, and they just do like the little laugh
It's-
tracks and
it's
stuff
the
like that. They
same
don't have
way-
like the audience sitting in there. You know
It's
what
the
I'm saying,
same
laughing at
way.
they jokes.
Switching subjects a little bit when you think about music, it's the same way. Like back in the '90s, you know, or when we was growing up, like you had all these boy bands.
Yeah.
These days, they're
no
like
groups.
you can't name no group.
Except for Migos.
Yeah, but
That's
they
a
a rap
that's a
group
rap
though.
group.
But I'm
We
talking about
talking
R&B,
pop,
like
R&B, pop.
Oh well, nah, they don't do that no more now.
it, like what R&B
I think the
male
la-
group is out.
What, the last one that was doing something was what, Day 26?
Yeah,
That was the last one for a
Day
minute.
26.
They
Yeah,
was
they
doing
was
numbers,
the
bro. Hey,
last
they was
group,
doing-
bro.
hey, they was the last
Hey,
one.
hey,
They was doing numbers. Stop
Bro,
playing.
Making the
They was
Band-
doing numbers.
If you told
Making
me
the Band, bruh.
the last
Making the Band
R
was it.
group ever was gonna be Day 26.
Nah, I'm saying
Not the last
that's
one
the
ever.
last
It's the-
boy group that really like popped off.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
that's the
last
last boy group ever.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's the last one ever.
I'm sure there's other boy
Michael
groups
Anthony,
out there, but like
oh, no.
they 26, man.
That
I
was
mean,
it,
Day
bro.
26 is dope. I feel like they should bring Making the Band back to TV.
I thought
I
about
see
that
why
too,
not,
bro. Like that
It's
was,
a
that
lot
was
of
like,
shows I think they should bring back to TV. Like,
I mean,
but the only way I would watch them again is if they bring them back with the original content. Don't add the extra drama. Just let it. Because you got to think. Watch this. Back to TV shows / live whatever. College Hill.
oh yeah, College Hill.
The first one when they was in what was that,
Hey,
Jamaica?
real talk.
I mean,
if we talk about reality shows,
that's
bruh,
see what I'm saying. Like when you bring up shows,
College
it's
Hill was-
many genres. You know what I'm
College
saying?
Hill was man. I remember they was supposed to come to Savannah, bro. We was excited, and our president was like, "Hell no, hell no."
I mean, to me,
bring
College,
that down here.
College Hill was like black and white, but that was like the black version of what's the
Laguna
Real
Beach, bro.
yeah,
Real
Laguna
World.
Beach.
Oh, Laguna
in the
Beach,
hills.
though.
The
Oh,
Hills.
yeah, the Hills,
And
yeah.
The Hills was one of them shows that like it had the drama in it, but it was like
Yeah.
college. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it was like to me, College Hill, the one where they I don't know, was they Africa Saint?
Bro, they was
Saint
in St.
Thomas.
Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But St. Thomas.
Hey, yeah, that was the
fire,
last
bro.
one, bro.
That was the last real one, bro.
'Cause-
No, because they had one where they came. They had one where they came to Atlanta.
I think that was before the Saint. I think St.
No, that
Thomas
was- no, that was the last
St.
one, 'cause
Thomas
Saint-
was the one where that girl got in that.
Yeah, and that
fight.
was one of the original ones. The last few that they did didn't pop like that. St. Thomas one was one of the original ones. So I don't know if that was the first or the second one, but they had one after that.
I know Virginia was the first one. I
so,
remember that.
So
Clip.
it might. Well, you know what? I ain't.
But
gonna-
I mean, I know Atlanta was like, say, did you go to school with Drewski Drew, bro?
Oh yeah. Holmes was on there.
Oh no!
Wow.
Yeah.
Holmes was on there.
No disrespect, but that song he performed. The
Nah,
same.
Hey,
Same.
they say,
Juice about some good music back then. So Juice about some good music
Yeah,
back
they
then.
say
No,
he
no.
was live.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
he
saying?
was
He's
live.
no,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, I give
I
Juicy a
remember
pop,
telling-
bro.
See, watch this.
Yeah.
I
He
remember
did.
telling live.
Like I said, no disrespect, but that particular song.
Which
on the
one?
show- I don't know whatever song was on the show.
Right, it was
That
one. I
one,
can't remember the
Cause
song, bro. But that song was
watch this,
funny,
the
bro.
crowd was looking at him the way I was looking at the
I
TV.
love all my haters.
I was like,
Hey, yo, that show was funny, bro. That
College
show
Hill was good.
College Hill was
Atlanta
good.
was funny, bro. I ain't even gonna flip.
I still gotta find out what season St. Thomas was.
I feel like it was the last season because that's when they got in that big fight, bro.
Because they went to South Beach too.
They stopped doing College Hill.
Because they did 4 seasons.
Did 4 seasons of College Hill? That sounds about right.
I know Virginia was the first one.
Yeah.
I think Atlanta
remember
might have
watching
been
that one.
second. It might have been third. I really can't remember. I think they did one in Florida too. Either way, man, College Hill was nice. Making the Band was nice, but that
Die-line.
that would be our.
They said they had
Well,
7
hip-hop,
seasons.
Yeah,
But they said 4.
When you really
Hip-hop
think
and
about it,
Hip Hop Wives. No, that's wrong. Basketball.
Real Housewives, Basketball. Wives.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. These new like reality shows, like they do too much for me.
Yeah.
In my own, and you know what I'm saying? Because like, don't get me wrong. When you watch a show, you like a little bit of drama here and there, and you like, you know what I'm saying, your whatever. But some of these shows, I feel like they just doing that to make us look ignorant, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't
Like,
be portrayed as that.
like no disrespect to the housewives of whichever where they at. All of them make everybody look stupid. And ignorant.
Yeah.
All of
The
them.
thing that
All
kills me, and it's crazy because with the I guess Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, like it seemed like nowadays all of them have to have some type of sex tape in order to like
College
pop
Hill,
off.
Get some.
St. Thomas was season 4.
Get people looking.
Yeah, I told you
Looking
the last
for
one
eyes,
because
man.
that fight ended it all, bro.
Hey, bro, they said they had.
I can't
7
remember the girl's
seasons.
name. She hit the girl. With
I didn't realize they had 7 seasons.
College
Hill.
College Hill.
I said they had 4 seasons.
I thought that was it.
Oh damn.
It says number of seasons 7, number of episodes total 95
That's dope.
from January 2004.
Man, they was
To January
the thing that I liked
2009.
about College Hill though. They was highlighting all the HBCU. Like that was you know
That
what
was
I'm
the
saying.
whole purpose of it, though.
Yeah,
It was created by
these
BET,
days
right?
they don't really
Ain't
like.
College Hill, St. Thomas,
Remember-
that's Virgin Islands.
Oh, you ain't go to HBCU, but yeah, like remember you might remember the days, but like when BET used to come, like they used to go from HBCU to HBCU.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
For
that
the little
junk-
spring.
yeah. I
type
forgot what
thing.
it was called, but yeah, was it
Yeah.
Spring Fling?
Nah, that was MTV.
Oh.
That
Either
was-
way,
that was
bro.
before.
BET, I know BET used to come down.
Yeah.
They came down to Savannah a
what
couple
was
of
the BET
times.
thing
I can't
called?
remember, bro.
Barbie Spring Bling.
Yeah. Spring Bling. That what it was.
Bling.
Yeah.
Bling.
But yeah, they used to go to the HBCUs. You know what I'm saying? Highlight all the schools. I thought that was pretty dope because
BT College
for
Tour.
people that's not from, you know what I'm saying, the
Yeah.
South, you know, you don't really know nothing about HBCUs, so you get to see it on BET, and that might incline people to want to go, you know what I'm saying,
True.
to them type of schools. But
It's called Spring Bling. They just say BT College Tour.
That's what we talking about.
either way,
That's what I'm
man.
saying. That's so.
Yeah, that's probably what it's called.
Don't mind me, bro. Like when y'all be saying stuff, I just keep looking it up. I'm sorry.
Exactly
It
what
was
we're
so
talking about.
it was so long
Yeah.
ago. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really hard to remember everything. Damn, I'm getting old, bruh. It's crazy when you think about it. Like
Be like that, man.
Bro, stop saying that out loud, bro.
I'm just saying, like freshman year for me was.
Don't say the number. Don't say it. It's gonna make you feel bad.
I mean, I feel bad.
I know, but when you hear it out loud,
feel
it sounds
good.
worse. It sounds worse. Because remember, we
Almost.
number. I just told him not to give a number. You gonna give a number?
Almost, bro.
Give a
That's
number.
long time.
It's 2018. Just think about that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's it. So don't say the number out loud. Because then I gotta remember when the last time I was in high school, and the last time I was in college,
All right, so let's
and I'm about to cry.
let's switch gears a little bit and let's get into something that kind of. Well, it ain't kind of, bro. We gonna jump into the XXX Tentacion situation, and
Yeah, y'all got to fill me in.
yeah, okay. So basically, XXX Tentacion is a rapper. Well, he's a pop. I don't know
He's a
what
little
you
bit
would
of mix,
classify
but
him as, but he's an artist.
He's under hip hop.
He would be what you would consider as an artist. One of those. He's like a.
But he's labeled under hip hop.
I'm not. And I'm kind of reaching when I say this, but he's kind of like an Andre 3000 to the point where like he can fit in multiple genres. You know how like Andre could go with the Hey Y'all, he was in the pop world. Like his music, it transponded more than just hip hop. Like it covered more bases than that. And he was an advocate for like those who dealt with depression because he dealt with depression growing. You know what I'm saying, going through all the stuff that he was going through. Had the suicidal thoughts. That's neither here nor there, but you know what I'm saying? Basically, he's a rapper. He's from Florida. He was, I guess he was at a dealership trying to buy a motorcycle, and some guys, as he was leaving, they pulled up, boxed him in, and they shot him. You know what I'm saying? Later reports came out that he was, they were basically, it was a robbery gone bad, I guess, so to speak, and he fought him off, or he tried to fight him off. He basically fought to his death, basically, and they killed him, and they jetted. But like, it's crazy when you think about it because, or just a lot of people in general were affected by it because of the fact that he was the advocate for people that were dealing with depression, people that were suicidal, people that like, you know what I'm saying, was going through all these personal situations. He was really talking about it in his music. So a lot of people felt, you know what I'm saying, some type of way about it. But, you know what I'm saying, what do you think about it? Or like, you know what I'm saying, what was your thoughts when you first heard about it?
It ain't sit right with me, to be honest. Like, it kind of threw me off. Cause like, I'm not finna sit here in front. Like, I was a big fan of him, but I did hear a lot of his music, and I can understand like why so many people was distraught. Like, it didn't sit well with me to know that this young man had just been shot and killed over something petty as a bag, dog. Like, for me, he was young.
Yeah.
20, you know what I mean? He made a mistake, because I know that's one thing people like to bring up. Well, he and a lot of that was all...
What was his mistake?
One of the accusations was he allegedly beat his pregnant girlfriend. But here's the crazy part. She herself came out and said it wasn't true.
Oh,
You feel me? Like, and this stuff is, since people want to be online about it and destroy this man more than the media already has, it's like, you got to know all the facts.
Right.
The point is, like, regardless of what he did, especially once it's proven to be wrong, it's like a young man lost his life. A mother lost her son. A sister lost her brother. A brother lost a cousin. A father. Like, this young man is gone. He's 20. He just turned 20. This young man is gone over something as petty as a bet. I just don't like it. Like, I just don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
I hate the fact that as soon as he as soon as he was announced or pronounced dead, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody started to go to the he deserved it, or you know what I'm saying? It was the justice, and you know what I'm saying? Like my whole thing is I don't think, and I mean I guess every case is different, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I feel like nobody deserves to die. You know what I'm saying? Like especially not the way that he died.
Not by man's
like,
hand, no way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man
Like I don't. It was just crazy. Like I'm not a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm just a fan. But like when I heard the news, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, dang. You know, he's 20. Yeah. Like you said, he's young. I mean, everybody make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And then they was pointing out. A lot of people on social media was pointing out that like when they was like if Malcolm X would have died. If when he was 20, he would have
kid as
well.
well.
You know what I'm saying? Like they would have been known as a rapist.
People.
And you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a lot of people they named that at 20 years old.
Yeah, so it's like he could have grown to become something bigger.
You know what makes me mad about that? Somebody like when you because I know the post you talking about because they also named what's the may she rest in peace. It's at the top of my head. If when someone shows you who they are, believe them.
Yeah.
Her. Maya Angelou.
Oh, yeah.
Her as well. They also mentioned her at 20. She wasn't in her best years. She had her past. You feel me? But I don't like when people I don't like how people are saying it doesn't matter because all that matters is when he died. You know what I'm saying? It's like you did what you did, but it's the fact that the accusations that they put out on him, most were already proven false.
Yeah.
And there was still some lingering. He did
once
some.
you accuse.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna call it mistakes. Let's take that out.
Yeah.
We do some stupid stuff when we're young. Period. Yeah. When you young, you do stupid things. Not because you want to.
Yeah.
Not because you have to. It's just something that you do.
Life.
It also, you know what I'm saying? It happens. It's life. You gonna do some stupid stuff. Ain't no mistake. When you did it, it wasn't a mistake. You did what you did. It was dumb. It was dumb. You did what you did. It was dumb. But at the same time, people, with time, you grow.
Yeah.
Most people change. Like all those people they name on them posts, most people change.
Yeah.
You have to give it time. And it also shows within his most recent post when he go live, when he posted videos, when he was talking to people, when he phone calls to people. He's talking about changing, growing, being better, being like something positive to the kid. Because kids already looked up to him. Yeah. This man had a big following with debate.
I'm talking about with the young generation,
to like 20,
it was rocking
21.
with him heavy.
And let's not even shy away from the fact we had people 25, 30 that was listening to him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He touched a lot of people because of his music.
And see,
they can relate to it. So it's like you don't say, well, he got what he deserved. That's not cool. This is somebody's life because if somebody in your family was killed and they did some bad things, but they were changing, you'd be like, but he was trying to. You can't do
and
that.
for some, like you said, it's
that.
not to really jump to a totally different subject, but like you say, there are people out here who, you know what I mean, they'll have friends that they'll be like, yo, free my nigga or whoever, you know what I'm saying, and that whoever that is
actually did
did some crazy stuff, you know what I mean? So it's like you can't.
That's not.
I feel what you're saying.
On top of that, on top of that, you'll have somebody saying he didn't deserve it, R.I.P. But this person actually was in gang life. This person actually robbed somebody, pulled a gun on somebody, and was killed. But you talking about rest in peace, see you in heaven. This person actually did wrong. So it's like. But at the end of the day, you still respecting the fact that this man has died. Yeah.
And then the cold part about it with X is the fact that, you know, and I be on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So I watch videos, I watch some of everything, and he was real cool with a guy named DJ Academics. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with him, but he's kind of like a social media personality. You know, he puts videos up of current topics and stuff like that. But he did an interview with him on his Twitch, and X admitted that he's been getting help. You know, like he's been speaking to a therapist. You know what I'm saying? He's been taking the proper steps to try to correct what's wrong. You know, so it's like how does all of that automatically go out the window just because he was killed? You know what I mean? Like you to me, like you said, like everybody said, like, I just don't feel like people deserve to die, especially not the way that he was killed. I mean, he was minding his own business. He was killed for. Yeah, he was minding his own business. He was going to get a motorcycle. You know, you as a celebrity, you would think that you can be in your neighborhood and not have to worry about people, you know, trying to take you out. You know,
be your own town.
Especially when he was trying to give back to the community, like he was a real big advocate of that.
He was
so
throwing a charity event.
Yeah,
later
like
on,
that week. Yeah, he was throwing a charity event.
Like, how do you take somebody? How do you do that?
Like
to somebody?
that's crazy to be in a world or a society where you literally can't walk down the street without having to like watch your surroundings, watch your back, you know. And and that's one thing that and not to criticize him or any type of way, but that's one thing about the social media dynamic that kind of doesn't sit right with me is with the Snapchats, the Instagram lives, Facebook lives. You pretty much telling people where you are, you know,
and what you got.
And what you got, and what you're doing, where you're gonna be at, you know, your location is up, you know, and with I feel like there should be certain limits, you know, like I think that's one of the things that they should really look into trying to get rid of, or at least take it off is the locations, because for all we know, these people could have been watching his live, and they said he went live earlier that day while he was in the dealership. So it's like they could have watched that and been like, "Oh, he's 6 minutes away." You know what I'm saying? He's up the street. I know where he at. Let's go get him. So I just feel like that dynamic, while everybody is having a good time, you know, posting what they doing, and you know, it's good in that aspect, but you always gonna have people that's gonna take advantage of certain things. So it's like some people use it for bad, you know.
I don't like that, bro. Like, it's just people. It's people. People killed that man over a bag. It's like, go out and work for your own bag.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like, regardless, like, honestly, I wish he would have just gave the bag.
Yeah,
you feel me? Yeah. I wish he would have, but something tells me he felt like, bro, like, no, I worked for mine, which he has every right to, bro. I worked for mine. Why would you take mine? You know what I'm saying? And this young man, like we just said, he set up a charity event later that week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's about to give back. He's about to do something for the community where he stayed at, you know what I'm saying? His hometown. And it's like, y'all come take something that he's worked for. This is what he was talking about within his music. Like, if I can't walk around outside without somebody trying to do harm to me because of what I have, knowing that I'm willing to help you.
Yeah.
I'm willing to help you. This is why I make my music. My music talks about the stuff that we need. We need to help each other. I'm going through his music. I'm going through depression. I'm thinking about suicide. My heart hurt. I ain't really got no love, or if I do got love, I don't understand how to take it.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me this man is talking about all this stuff and you still got people out there that just want to do harm to you because they don't have the same drive. They don't have what you have, so they want to take it from you. The society that we in, dog, like when it come to that senseless killings, man, it's been so many things. Like, I honestly just seen something not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Shorty chilling outside, get killed. She was what, six classes away from getting her bachelor's degree. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like stuff like that, dog. You can't just, like, you just doing it because. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing it because you ain't even got no real purpose behind it. So you want to rob somebody, so you gonna do it. You gonna kill them. You gonna shoot them. You gonna take what they got. But what was the reason of you robbing them? Because you wanted what they had. You can't go get it yourself. Like, it's pointless. It's senseless, dog. I'm not.
And it's why, like, when try to think back to the last time we had a prominent star that was murdered, like a rapper. Like, who's the last rapper that you can think of that was murdered? Like that was on mainstream.
That was going up? Adobe.
Yeah.
That was that T.I. Protege?
And Bankroll Fresh. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy, dog. Like,
his death to me kind of it reminded me, or I'm not gonna say it reminded me, but it kind of put me in the mind state that I'm sure all of those that was around when the Biggie and Tupac situations happened, because of his stature. You know, he was a rapper. He was accused of domestic violence. You know what I mean? It's parallels to the situation that Tupac was going
And
through.
let's just throw this out there because you know people gonna jump on this video and try to be like Tupac, Biggie was legend. That's not what you're saying.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. Yeah, that's not what I'm saying.
Because
It's
to
not a
us,
comparison.
we're at the age where Tupac and Biggie to us was our Tentacion. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
that, he was our like we feel them. We
Yeah,
we
and
relate.
I'm
You know
not
what I'm
talking
saying?
about from a legacy standpoint.
Yeah,
I'm just
nah.
speaking on
the impact that
the
he had,
impact
you know what
that
I'm
he
saying?
had on
'Cause it's a
on
lot
his,
of kids,
like a
dog,
lot
like-
of people rock with him. So and when you think about the way that they rock with him and the way that everybody talks about Tupac now, like I said, it's parallels there. They might not be on the same plane, but it's just real similar. And
Yeah.
when you think about what Tupac stood for and how he was speaking out, you know, he was always trying to make people think. And when you have X, you know, he may not have been talking to, you know, with Tupac, it was more so he was talking to the thugs. You know what I mean? He was talking to all the gangs.
And that's something that I don't like the fact that X is he's both sided.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tupac was both sided.
Yeah.
Tupac will tell you to respect our black women.
Yeah.
And also tell you I get around.
Yeah.
Nobody judge him for that. You can't because you can relate because
Yeah.
you have two sides. Like you
Yeah.
you have to in your mind, no matter what you have two sides. So his impact was the same for the way the kids.
Yeah, I feel like
react
for
to him.
for the way the kids,
They-
the
it
kids
had the same
these
effect.
days, they respect him on the same level that us growing up respect the Pops and the Biggies. And I know I probably was like 9 when he I think it was like 90, 96.
95,
95 or 96. So I probably was
96
like-
is Biggie.
Yeah, so I probably was like 8 or 9, but you know, my dad listened to Tupac, my sister listened to Tupac, so I was a real heavy Tupac fan. So I was able to really see the dynamic that or the impact that he had on those who respected him. So that's the only reason why I kind of said that he put me in that mindset. Like I said, or like you said, like I said, I'm not trying to compare legacies, you know what I mean? Because clearly, you know, Tupac had a way more body of work, but that's not to say that X couldn't have got there. You know, we'll never know because he's gone now, but from what people were saying, the way he was doing his music, I mean, who knows? He could have got into acting too. You just never know.
Yeah.
Nobody else's future.
I mean,
Yeah.
when you talk about change, like it's the options are limitless because as long as you don't stay in one lane, like you can. People always say they stay in their lane. You can stay in your lane and also switch over to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't understand that. Like when I'm gonna stay in my lane, you not gonna go nowhere staying on that one plane.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go nowhere. You
You
gotta
gotta
be
be
able to.
open.
You gotta be able to move and be like, all right, well, I need to get around this traffic because
your
this
bonds.
lane that I'm in, it's obviously people in front of me that I want to go around. You know what I'm saying? Or it's people behind me that's trying to go past. I'm not gonna let you go past. I'm gonna move over. I'm gonna skate off. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That whole staying in my lane thing, people don't understand that. And with Tentacion's death, it shows you that the way he died, it shows you society as a whole, like we got to do better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just need to start being hungry and actually work for your own. You feel me? And also, it at the timing that he died, with the changes that he was attempting to make and that he has already made, it's like you never know what could have been.
Yeah.
Like Tupac was 24.
Yeah, I mean, he was young.
Biggie
I
was
can't
like
remember how
24,
old he was. Yeah,
25,
they was
you see what I'm
young.
saying?
They was super young.
Tentacion just turned 20. Who knows what would have happened in 4 more years? Because around the time Biggie died, I don't know if anybody's seen the documentary, but you know what I mean, the movie about it, but you notice he was like, you know what? Let me get back on track. Let me start doing right by my wife. Let me start taking care of my kids like I said I would. You know what I'm saying? Let me back out this street life, and then he gets killed.
Yeah.
Same with Tupac. You know what? Let me just go ahead and chill.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Let me change my way. Get killed. Tentacion, let me change my way. You get killed. It's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole other topic, but it's just you never know what could have happened if those people were still here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then to jump into what you were saying a little earlier is crazy. Not to keep comparing the Tupac's and Biggie's situation to X's situation, but you know, back then they didn't have cell phones the way we have cell phones now. You know, they didn't have
all that access.
Yeah, all the access to really be able to like looking at his lifeless body, like that's cold. You know what I mean? Like the
that right there. I ain't gonna lie. That didn't.
I can't. I don't understand how somebody is who knows? He could have been saved. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know.
The video shows only one person touched his arm to check the pulse.
But it was like people immediately
You
pull
literally
their
got
phone
you
out.
got 10, 15, 20 people around his car, and only one person is like, "Yo, is he okay?" And everybody else is sitting there like,
pull their phone out.
in a murder type situation.
in a murder
Yeah.
situation.
But you're not just gonna walk up and just start touching.
You,
Yeah.
You just wait for the paramedics to come.
I mean,
let
you
them do
not-
their
but
thing.
at
But
the
my
same
thing
time
is
is
why
if-
they didn't call. I mean, well, we don't know
Yeah,
if they
we don't know how
called.
soon
Yeah,
they
because they
call.
might
There's nothing
have.
else you can do after
Yeah.
that point. You just standing there. So
But at the
people
same-
gonna pull out their phone and record. They gonna-
I just
mean,
think
but at the
that's
same
cold.
time, it's
Like,
just,
that's
it's,
just-
you gotta like from the way the video looked to me, dog. Like it looked like they was just like amazed. Like, oh
Yeah.
oh, and it's like,
It had to
wait,
be.
like, you know what I'm saying? But the one person who was like, yo, let me check his pulse, let me see what's up.
True.
When they pronounced him dead the first time, they said, oh no, we made a mistake. He's not. Then the second time, they was like, okay, he died.
See,
Like,
and
but
that's-
see, and that's the part that throws you off because people were so amazed at the fact that this man was dying or assumed to be dead already. They was like, oh, I'm gonna just record him because he dead, so I'm gonna just show the world instead of saying,
that's how it work
hey,
now.
let me help him. You know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
man.
Like that.
That's not
the-
that's not the
the
society
whole-
we live in no more.
That
living
desensitized
that.
dog. Like that's a whole. Like I feel like there's like. The way that they doing this society now is to make you just. It's like everything you see now is normal.
Yeah,
It's
like,
normal.
and that-
Open
People
your
don't even.
eyes.
People get killed every day.
yeah,
Okay?
True enough. For them to show you something, it's kids out here 5, 6 years old that can hop
Shit.
on YouTube
Yeah.
to
Whatever
watch
they
their
want.
little cartoons, and a video will pop up of somebody getting their head cut off or somebody gets the little boy R.I.P. up in New York, I believe. He was stabbed to death with machetes and
Oh
knives.
yeah,
I
I
saw
seen
that.
it. Yeah, I seen it.
Accidental murder. First of all, it's murder regardless. They made a mistake, but it's still murder. They desensitizing everything. And then the fact that, okay, y'all got it on camera. Why you gotta put it online?
Yeah,
We don't need to see that. You can give us the details without showing us. You can give us the details. You ain't gotta hey, this young man was stabbed to death. Woo de woo, he was fighting for his life. They accidentally killed the wrong person. You could have gave us the details in writing.
that's another thing. When you think about the news outlets, like back in the days, they wouldn't show stuff like that.
like
You
that.
know,
Back
like
in the
but
day,
these,
they wouldn't even say certain words.
yeah, these
Ass,
days, yeah,
damn,
I
dick,
mean,
put,
yeah,
like, all
bitch,
of that.
all that,
None of
yeah.
that would be on
if
TV.
the positive stuff of life is gonna progress, then stuff like that is also gonna progress.
yeah,
I mean, you got to think about how the mindset was people back then. Yeah, they wouldn't say certain stuff on TV, but they would also treat black people and gay people a little bit worse. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Nowadays, it's more of a, hey, you know what I'm saying, somewhat equal is not a word here, but they're a little less, they don't catch as much flack,
yeah.
you know, as they did back then. But yeah, on the internet and stuff like that, people are a little, like you said, a little desensitized
Yeah.
to crazy stuff. But I mean, that's just how it progressed out that way, you know, because the exposure, pretty
I
much.
feel like that's purposely done though. Like
I mean, that's the exposure. But if
I
the
don't
news
wanna
didn't
jump
put
to
that
that
video,
topic, you know
if
what
the
I'm saying?
news didn't put that video on the internet, somebody would have put that video.
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
right,
yeah.
you're right, you're
I mean,
right.
it was
So
already
it was gonna
floating.
be
Yeah,
seen.
so
You
And
know what's
anytime
crazy
there's
about
something to
that?
look at, people gonna look at it.
yeah.
You know what's
You know what I'm
crazy
saying?
about that? The internet will, and this is for all little platforms, not gonna say their names. This is for every platform on the internet. If you bash gays or lesbians or you homosexual, if you bash
Pretty much
a certain
anybody
race,
nowadays.
if you
Bash
bash
anybody.
anybody,
Yeah.
your page will get flagged.
Yeah.
You will get deleted.
Online bullying,
They
all
gonna
that stuff like that,
send
yeah.
you stuff and tell you, hey, we watching you, better chill. But you put a dead body up.
Yeah.
You put a dead body up online, and guess what? They gonna help you promote it.
I mean, there's people
They
out
gonna help
there
you promote it.
that are putting up their kill shots on animals. Like they got dead giraffes in their pictures and stuff like that. I mean, people are bashing for it, but people still doing it.
Man.
And it's just,
And
it's
that's the
just
thing.
the
But if you
exposure
can,
of
but
it
if
all.
you, but see,
Everything
my thing
is
is you
exposed
cannot
now, man.
pick,
Ain't
when
nothing-
it comes
ain't nothing
when it
secret.
comes to death.
Yeah.
You first of all, you're disrespecting the family of the
Right.
person
Yeah.
who died, because if Lord forbid, if somebody I knew was killed or died, I don't want to see their lifeless body
Yeah.
online.
Right. I hear you.
Regardless if I accept the fact they gone, I don't want to see it. I don't
Yeah,
want.
that's
I don't
an
want to see
image
it.
that'll never leave.
It
Like,
never. First of
it'll
all,
never
if
leave.
I already seen it, this is my family. You know what I'm saying? Like I already seen it. Why I want to keep seeing it online? Like
Yeah,
that, you can't pick and choose. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna let them bash gays and lesbians, but I'm gonna let them see somebody get their head cut off, or I'm not gonna allow them to talk about whoever this, white or black or whoever woman.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let them do that, but I'm gonna let them see a black man get beat to death, like or a white man, whoever they allowing to get beat, a Mexican, whatever. Not just a race thing, but at the same time, you can't pick and choose what you gonna censor. You can't pick and choose. You need to censor everything. Everything.
It's
Everything
wild though,
exposed,
because I can remember around the time, well, a little bit after 9/11 happened. Like when all the soldiers went over to Iraq and Afghanistan and Baghdad, they was posting videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
That was showing videos of them killing,
Getting blown up.
yeah, them killing people, them being us
And that was the
being,
beginning. Like I
like,
said, people got a chance to show things and for everybody to see.
yeah,
Put something up there that people gonna watch it.
Yeah.
It's just like when they killed, cops killing black kids or men in the streets. Pretty much same. I mean, they got videos of them killing them.
yeah,
Actually shooting.
killing them. You know what I'm saying? But people need to see that though, so that people can understand that this is what's really
happening.
going on.
yeah,
So it's hard to say we can censor this, but we can't censor that.
yeah,
I mean, because those fall so close. You gotta, like you said, this is somebody's son. This is somebody's brother.
Yeah.
This is a lifeless body on the internet.
Justice got to be served some kind of way.
But then you
know?
got, Mike Brown. You got, I can't actually remember everybody's
yeah.
name.
The Trayvons,
Trayvon.
all of them.
Right. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? The videos that we actually saw online where they was like, yo, they really, that's like police brutality.
Yeah.
That's like legit. We would never, I ain't gonna say we would never know that that's going on.
But you wouldn't actually have your own proof.
Right.
Because people here, they talk about, like back in the day, everything was word of mouth.
Right.
But now you actually get visual
You can see it, and that's only because of the generation we in now.
Yeah.
They pulling out their phones and they recording it.
Yeah.
But
But-
it's good with the bad.
Yeah, yeah. I was
was
gonna say, it's a good and a bad thing.
with the
I
bad.
mean, it for one, it sucks for people to. Man, them niggas was cowards. Like, I'm not finna sugarcoat now. Like for you
Grown man,
to run up,
child.
yeah, for you to run up
Grown man, a
on
child.
a
15,
dude.
Oh.
everybody else over 20. And it's
crazy,
5
man.
of y'all.
It's crazy.
And what makes me mad, the maddest of all when it comes to that video, this young boy ran into a store with other adults in there, started getting dragged out, and not one person said nothing.
Yeah, they all.
Not everybody just looked. Everybody just
It's
looked.
that me, myself, and I mentality, man.
Everybody just looked. You mean to tell me you couldn't, like, hey, I'm about to call the cops on y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? And here's the crazy part.
Well,
Watch this.
If I would've said that.
No, watch this. Even if you don't say that, everybody, like, they got the video of him getting killed, right?
Yeah.
Watch this. And nobody pull out their phone and start recording faces. Hey,
well,
at that point in time,
there's 5 guys with machetes.
first,
I'm not saying anything.
First
I'm
of
be
all,
honest
if,
with you.
let me just say
with
this.
you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If we're talking about, I believe this was New York. If this was New York, most of the corner stores, 7-Eleven, bodegas that I've ever been to in New York, every clerk has a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
You run into my store, I'm pulling mine out. You not finna come in here and cause harm. If I see 5 grown men on a child.
Yeah.
Oh, my life on the line too, because out of respect for that child, for my store, for what I believe in, you not finna cause harm to this young man. I don't know what y'all beef is, but in here, this my rules. This my store, my rules. So if you want him, you can wait. But I guess what? You gonna wait outside, or you can catch whatever I got. Like it's just the fact that everybody just like, and they so shocked, like, oh, they fascinated, like, oh, I wonder if it's gonna happen. This young man died. 15. So we just went from talking about a 20-year-old who was killed. I just mentioned, made a young lady rest in peace as well. A 22-year-old young lady who was shot for no reason, just sitting in the car chilling. 22. Then we talk about a 15-year-old. You see the patterns. Young. It's like this is senseless, and it's because of our youth. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody telling them, like, bro, that's stupid. Stop. Like you're harming yourself.
Yeah.
And that sounds like it falls on us.
And that's the thing. It falls on us as a whole. Yeah. But when you got, like me personally, I don't mind. I walk up on you. I ain't even got to know you. I see you 12, 13, 14 years old. Hey, bro, what you doing? Sit down, bro. Ain't none of that. Not gonna mention the school. When we used to teach, do the little thing, band, joint, whatever. Ain't got to mention nothing. They knew me. Hey, I'm not going for that. Him, we not going for that. I don't care how you feel. You can talk it out. I'm gonna show you, since you claim, most of these kids who claim they grown, since you claim you grown, I'm gonna show you how to handle things like an adult.
Yeah.
You can yell all you want to. You can cuss all you want to. You can argue all you want to. But the extra violence, it ain't gotta happen. Because at the end of the day, you wanna live your life. Why they can't live theirs?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how you gonna decide like I'm gonna keep living and I'm gonna just take No.
I just miss
Like,
the
I don't-
days where people just fought it out. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be
Like
honest
why
with you.
does it has to be?
I don't miss that.
You don't miss that? Right?
They don't have to fight or shoot.
I miss the day.
I
I
miss
mean, I
that.
feel
I ain't
you.
gonna
I'm not an advocate for
Not
violence at all. But
Not
the
at
point
all.
that I'm making is that
It could be handled in a
Yeah,
certain
yeah,
way.
like man,
Better than getting shot.
it was days when people would you would run up on somebody without a gun. You know what I mean? Like it was niggas out there that was jacking without guns. You know, back
Yeah.
back
You
in
gonna
the
get all
early
these
days.
hands.
But yeah, like
These hands and these feet.
people scared to take an L though. That's what that is. In all honesty,
You know where it starts at though? A video just went viral. This ain't the first video, but a video just recently went viral where an officer, don't remember his name, and he's an officer of that community. That's another thing, something we can talk about later. Officers policing their community that they grew up in. It's better that way. He put
I
on
agree.
boxing gloves
Oh, yeah,
with
I
a
seen
young
that.
man
Yeah, I seen
in the
that.
neighborhood,
Yeah.
and they got the hooking just to show he like, come get these. And
Yeah.
guess what? When he took the gloves off, young man took his gloves off. They laughed, and he like, yo, like none of that other stuff. He didn't do that because he wanted to prove a point that I could beat you. He didn't do that. He's showing him like, yo, like I shoot the 15 with you if you want to have a little fun. Like we can slap around. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This is my community. You know what I'm saying? That's how you teach folks. Like you don't have to use a weapon.
Right.
If you got an issue, I prefer y'all not fight at all.
Yeah.
But if you have to take it there, why you
If
can't
it
use
has
your
to be a
hands?
physical
Why you can't?
altercation.
Back in the day when we used to fight, you get into a fight with somebody, lose. Some people dapped it up. Some people like, all right, bro, you got it.
Yeah.
The next day when you seen them, it wasn't, oh, I'm going to kill you. It was more so like, sup.
Yeah.
All right, and y'all go your
So,
ways. It's
squash.
over with.
Yeah, you
It's
squash.
done.
Hey man, back in the day when niggas used to get their ass whooped, they try to be your friend afterwards. That what it was.
I mean, but even still, but you
Still
see how
squash.
it worked, though.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
It's
you know what they
still
say,
squash,
if you can't beat them, join them.
yeah, that was hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, if he could beat me up, bro,
Like, I might want to be his
I
partner.
want him on my team,
You
basically.
feel me?
Yeah,
Especially if it's a situation where, you was the one known for the hands, and then you get your ass handed to you. It's like, oh,
Your
it's
your
like, wait,
reputation
I done
gotta
beat
look
everybody.
out.
It's
Your
like, I beat up
reputation
everybody who
shot,
came
bro.
across me, but he beat me up. Oh, we finna link up.
Your
Like,
reputation.
you my dog. You know what I'm
Jump
saying?
in.
unless the guy that beat you up is a square, then it's over with. You can never be a bully ever again in your life. Like, you just gotta.
That bully action though be funny when the kids.
Yeah,
who
it do
underdog-
be, but that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
You got to just become a straight A student after that. Like after that,
Change up your
Instead of
whole,
straight A
yeah,
student.
like
whole different
yeah.
path,
After
man.
that, bruh, you can't be the biggest.
I was on
nigga
YouTube not too long ago.
Bruh.
I watch fight videos. Lord
Bruh.
forgive me. Like I'm.
You can't
like
be-
I be shocked. You know
You
what I'm
can't
saying?
be the biggest
Like,
one in the
no
room
violence
and-
should
and
happen.
take-
But like you said, it's
Bruh.
on the internet, bro.
Just did like a whole
Yeah.
spill on the
It
violence
shouldn't,
and
bro.
stuff like that.
Hey, but
And
it be-
then say
be
he
watching no
I
fight
be
videos.
watching them though.
I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't finna, you know what I'm saying, finna sugarcoat shit, but I don't
Entertainment,
watch them.
dog.
I don't watch them because I'm like, oh, like they fight. I'll watch them because I'm like, what's the reason behind it? And then I also watch them.
Hey.
I also because I want to know why they fighting. Like,
Right.
why?
I got a
Like, what
question.
you fighting for? But I also watch it. I ain't gonna lie. What you just said. When I see kids picking on kids, it's like, bro, leave that man
Oh,
alone.
and then the
they-
other kid come
and then
back
the kid
and get
who-
him.
who's
Yeah.
I got a
supposed to be
question.
picked
Like
on,
that
like,
underdog feeling.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
And
saying?
I got a
you can
question.
fight, don't
and
shoot.
it's gonna
That's my thing.
let me know, you know what I'm saying, what y'all was
Fight, don't
doing around y'all childhood.
I'm gonna start that slogan: fight, don't shoot.
Y'all
Fight, don't shoot.
are y'all familiar with the website comegetyouSome.com?
Fight, don't shoot.
That sounds.
I know
familiar.
it's not what you think it is. If you
I don't
thinking
know.
that's what it is.
I don't know what that is, but fight, don't shoot.
Yeah, but it was a website where they would post like fights. And it was like some of every type of fights.
Not
Like,
like the
you was
beginning
just
of
talking about how
World
you
Star.
sit on you. Yeah, it
How
was
World Star
the
jumped
world
out.
star
Yeah, how World Star
of,
jumped out.
Fight,
of
don't shoot.
our
Fight,
I think it was like early 2000s. I really can't remember. I just know I probably was in middle school or high school.
Yeah.
But like, dude, man, that website's funny, bro. You like you said,
Fight, don't shoot.
You go over there, you see a lot of fights, man. You see.
I ain't
some
gonna lie
of
to you. I'm gonna keep
everything.
plugging
That
that
was
in.
our
Fight, don't shoot.
exposure then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't no telling what happened after them fights because
Yeah.
the video cut off.
Yeah.
You know, and we
You get a little
ain't
20-second
have,
clip of a few punches. Boom,
I
boom,
mean,
boom,
yeah,
boom,
and
boom,
it
boom.
was
Don't tell
never.
what
It
happened
wasn't
after that.
never
Yeah,
like.
no.
it wasn't never shootouts on there. You know, it was just strictly
Because-
fights. Like it was strictly fights.
In the words of most rappers, niggas was real.
Yeah,
Fight, don't shoot.
know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like,
Hashtag fight, don't shoot.
hey man,
Hashtag work for your own money. Stop stealing other niggas' bags.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Hashtag stop taking people's lives. You ain't God.
I agree.
Hashtag leave these folks alone. They work for their shit.
So
Hashtag nigga don't cut me off.
I wanna jump to a lighter. Well, nah, I ain't even.
It's like
This ain't light. This ain't light at all.
hashtag that was like.
But I got some jokes for
Hashtag shout out
one
to
of the
Rock.
one of the guys in the room. But
Hashtag wrong.
so
guy
we
trades.
all watch football. Yes, I think
Absolutely.
that's guaranteed.
Oh, I knew this was coming. I knew this. Was
Joe, he's
Watch him.
a Giants fan.
Know that NYG Big Blue bleed. You know what I mean? Know that. It doesn't matter. You better not say nothing.
My guy to the right, he's a
You bet.
Bucks fan, Tampa Bay.
So you can't say
I
nothing
have
to
no
me.
idea.
You can't say nothing to me.
Why I can't?
This man,
He can't even say nothing to me. Falcons fan, Mr. Wrong. He can't say nothing to me.
they got a Super Bowl.
We got 4.
What?
We got 4
For what?
rings.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, y'all won don't mean nothing. When that
What
came
you
back in like
mean?
72,
Wait,
Nah,
timeout.
it was-
One, we got the greatest
It was 0-2.
top 3 defense of all time.
When?
Greatest
0-2
top 3
Bucks?
defense.
First of all, the 06-07 Giants was top 5.
Top 3
Y'all
defense. Hey, y'all might have been bumped out.
crazy.
Hey, the
crazy.
Bucks
How
might
y'all
have been
win y'all
bumped out.
How much y'all win y'all Super Bowl by?
You said what?
How much y'all win y'all Super Bowl
Bro, that's
by?
not the important.
That's not the important
That's
part.
more so on
That's
y'all
not
offense
important.
than
That's not
anything.
important.
We scored more points on defense that
First
game.
of all,
I'm just saying,
who was
bruh.
the quarterback your defense went against?
Rich Gannon, MVP of the year.
Nah.
What you
My
mean,
defense,
nah?
watch
What
this.
you mean,
My
nah?
defense
Who's-
stopped Tom
who's-
Brady
who's-
twice.
Whose team?
I can name a bunch of defense.
Greatest quarterback of all
Hey,
time.
whose team did y'all go against though?
Arguably.
Huh?
Whose team did y'all go against?
I believe they belong to Oakland. They're the LA Raiders now.
Now I'm saying who's the coach?
Oakland
Los
Raiders?
Angeles Raiders now.
Oakland
I mean,
Raiders?
The Las Vegas Raiders.
Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, yeah, who was on
Who
your
was
team?
the coach of the Raiders
At that time, I'm not quite sure.
prior?
To losing the Super Bowl to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers
Yeah.
in 2002, I believe it was John Gruden. Yeah.
And who was the coach of the winning team?
In 2002
Yeah.
Yes.
for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
Yeah.
Yes.
John Gruden.
So, is it safe to assume
That the only reason why y'all won is because he knew
knew
the
the
strategy that
personnel.
was going to come?
No,
Yes.
that's absolutely wrong.
Yes.
Why is that wrong?
Because guess what? When he left and went to...
Why would they run plays?
What? No.
that's
he
not
knows.
no. I'm not
Listen,
talking about the
listen.
play.
When he left-
we talking about
when
the
he-
players.
Yeah, when he
Oh, yeah,
left,
absolutely. How
because he
else
knew
would
his
he not know
players. He knew the players. He know their strengths and weaknesses.
I'm just saying that's a
he knew
huge
how to
advantage.
expose them.
He didn't say,
First of
hey,
all, y'all-
Oakland,
first of all, y'all
I'll
Super
see
Bowl-
you in the
y'all-
Super
I'm
Bowl.
just saying
Super
that's
Bowl trash.
a
That is-
huge
But
advantage.
that's a huge advantage
Wait,
when you
whose
know.
fault is that?
It's
No, I'm
nobody's
just saying,
fault.
y'all. Well,
It's
first of all,
nobody's
Kevin
y'all.
fault.
Durant is a huge advantage, but they got 2 rings in a row.
I'm just, but I'm just saying.
Advantages
Y'all-
are
first of all,
advantages.
y'all
What do you
I'm
mean?
just saying.
Steroids is
Y'all
a
ring-
huge
y'all
advantage.
ring-
Barry Bonds
my
got
bad.
almost 800 home runs. Advantages are advantages. What
Wait,
about
but what I'm
did
saying
Barry
is-
Bonds have steroid? I mean,
Oh yeah, Barry
Edit
Bonds
that
was
out.
a very, very much a steroid
oh,
user.
what his 800 home?
Albert
Bruh.
Pujols was a steroid user.
No, he
don't
wasn't.
matter.
Nope.
He was a steroid
Never got
user.
Pujols.
Hey, y'all know what I heard?
Still
shooter.
I heard Baby Ruth was a steroid.
Shooter. I mean,
Babe
it's
Ruth?
possible.
I don't even know if they had steroids.
I'm
They
just-
probably
I'm
had
just joking. I'm
steroids.
talking shit.
I mean, they
I'm
probably
talking
did,
shit.
but-
They probably did,
They
but
probably
was
didn't call
called.
them
You
steroids.
talking
It
about
probably called
in
cocaine.
You know they made liquor in their bathtubs.
It probably was called cocaine.
You
Bruh.
think they had steroids?
Hey, what? Hey, one thing you gotta do though.
It probably was called crack.
Hey, people be disrespecting.
When he was in the 50s,
Nah,
Nah,
he
20s.
Yeah,
the
he was-
20s,
he was-
it was crack.
Babe
It was
Ruth
crack.
used to smoke cigars.
That's what I was finna
and then
say.
go swing
You
and
got
hit
to
home runs.
respect them athletes from way back
Fair
then
enough.
because
The Leatherheads.
to
Shout out
be
to them
drinking
football
beer and
They was
smoking
doing a lot.
cigarettes on
And
the
still playing.
sideline,
Yeah, that's a
like,
lot. That's a lot.
Shout out to the
and you
Leatherheads.
still scoring and
That's
you
a lot.
still
It
making
is.
play. I'm talking
Yeah.
about all like football, like.
But you
that's-
gotta think
that's
that was
crazy.
a different era of sports. Like them was like I hate to say it. I hate to say it because like it's gonna sound real bad and it's no disrespect to men today, but those were like the ideal men.
Yeah, they
at
were
the
the
time.
manly.
Well, I think
men.
that's what they.
But that's why the problem, you know, when we look at football, basketball, soccer, everything now is so soft.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
soft
touch.
now, yeah.
So
Well,
back
I think
then,
it's
when
a-
you look
I
in the
think it's
20s, them
a-
niggas. First of all, they didn't
it's a
even have real
different game.
equipment. They didn't even have equipment.
Exactly, and that's all right. What would you do
Hey, real talk
if
though.
somebody say, "I'm gonna give you $1 million to play football"? You could play either with equipment or without equipment. What decision would you make?
You gonna play however they give it to you.
No, they give you the option of both.
They didn't give you no option back then.
But I'm telling you now, you have the option of both. What do you
I'm
choose?
taking the equipment. I'm not,
First
that's
First of all, let's be real.
Hey,
Let's be real. No, wait, let's be real. You're only going to take equipment if everybody else has it.
No, I'm taking equipment. It's an
If
advantage.
they give you the
it's
option,
an advantage.
and they say
That's
if you
what I'm-
finish the game, you can get $1 million.
That's my point.
So you gonna take the risk of not playing with
No,
equipment?
I'm taking the equipment.
That's
If
not
because
ain't
it's
what
an
nobody
I'm
else got equipment on though.
Huh?
If nobody else said, "Well, we ain't wearing it," and they say, "Well, if you finish the game, you get $1
I'm
million."
wearing the equipment because it's an
Exactly,
advantage, bro. I'm putting my head down.
It is a progression in the game.
but you're looking at it now as in a sense of like, well, I know what equipment, I know how
Right.
safe it
They
is.
didn't, they didn't know this back then.
That's what I'm saying.
But
So
that
if
means-
if you were put in a situation where you didn't know whether this equipment would slow you down or make you safer, if you didn't know, and they said, hey,
Right.
if you put this on your back, you looking like this is a 5-pound shoulder pad, this is a 3-pound helmet, these are 2-3 pounds worth of the pads, you gonna look that shit gonna slow me down. So you're not thinking like, well, I'm gonna be safer with this. You thinking more so like, if I run a 4-1, how can I run my 4-1 with 10 extra
But see,
pounds on me?
Yeah.
But
So
we're
you're not thinking
stronger.
that.
We're stronger than they were back then.
Yeah.
I don't know. That,
Yeah,
I don't
we
know.
are. We got
science,
technology.
bro,
Yeah,
know.
we have
See,
technology.
see, we're
that they
strong-
didn't
Kobe
have.
Bryant
we're-
was sleeping in a hyperbolic time chamber.
Look, we're stronger because of the technology.
Yeah,
but I mean,
that's what it is.
physically, with
Our workout schedules
I'm gonna be honest.
are
I'm gonna be
better
honest.
than theirs.
I don't think.
Like,
Watch this.
it's
This is
our
this
health,
is just my
what we're
this
eating
This
makes
is my own opinion.
it's
This
just-
is my
we just-
personal opinion.
It's just better.
LeBron is a monster right now, right?
Right.
6'8".
Steroids.
What he 290?
Something like
280,
that.
something like that, right?
Steroids.
270.
And as fast as he can run,
As fast
and
as
high as he can
watch
jump.
Watch this.
Steroids.
I would put my money on Ben Wallace against LeBron.
Against him, what?
If he came into the
At
hole.
the 3-point line?
If he came to the
Oh,
paint.
so he's just gonna stay in the
okay,
paint.
okay.
No,
Hey,
no,
hey, real talk. Real talk.
Real talk.
Look,
That's why I
LeBron
said
not,
physically.
LeBron not driving on Ben
Physically.
Wallace.
What
bro.
you mean?
He's not
Physically,
driving
he's not
on Ben
coming
Wallace.
to that man.
He's
First of
not.
all, give me Shaq in his prime versus anybody.
And that's
Really?
fine. And that's fine.
That's why I mean technology makes us seem
has
like
progressed
we're-
the game.
But no,
Yeah,
Shaq, I'm taking Shaq over everybody because Shaq was Shaq.
Everybody.
But Shaq was dominant.
Shaq in
Man.
his prime, I don't care what nobody say. Shaq in his
dominant.
prime,
He's
most
great.
dominant player.
He's
Yeah.
the
most
most
of all
dominant
time.
player ever.
He may
Yeah.
not been the best scorer, may not been the best free throw shooter.
Yeah, nobody
but
can do
this
that.
man,
Man,
he
he was
could
the
not
best
stop.
big man.
And first of all,
He was
when he
best
played for Orlando, he had handles. People
Yeah,
sleep on
skill.
that. He had handle. He had
He
true
was the
skill
best
and
big
fire.
man
Wasn't he the first
in the
person to
game.
break a rim? If I'm not mistaken.
No.
Nah, he
On
wasn't the
camera?
first. He
They
wasn't
used
the
to do that all
first.
the time
Nah,
back then.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
He said Daryl Dawkins used to do it all the time.
Yeah.
I
I'm
talking
think
on
Sean
camera,
Kemp
though.
did it.
On
Nah,
camera.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
If you
did
on
it.
camera,
Nah,
oh,
yeah.
like the
yeah.
Shout out to
70s,
Shaq.
70s,
Shaq.
80s.
But
Big
Shaq,
Diesel.
Shaq used to break like
Yeah, he did.
he broke a lot of rims.
Basketball
Yeah.
wise, my
He
favorite
broke-
player of all
yeah, I
time.
mean, yeah,
Shaq.
yeah, Shaq is
And
then
man,
T-Mac.
There's no argument.
And then
when
AI.
they be
on
posting
Shaq.
these little memes of them, who would you take? If Shaq is in the picture, bro,
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
taking
take
that
Shaq
team.
every
I don't
time. You
care.
got to.
I don't care if you got MJ, you got Larry Bird. If Shaq is on the other,
I don't
I'm
care
taking
who you
Shaq,
had.
bro.
I might
Cause
take
couldn't-
Jordan.
I don't care. You
No.
you say
Yo,
that.
my
Man,
first
couldn't
pick
nobody
is Shaq.
stop Shaq? Like
My
who's
first pick-
besides Yao Ming in that one game? But
I
He
can
didn't
name
even
a couple
stop
teams
him.
Shaq that
He
lost
just
to.
got in. He didn't
You
even
said
stop
what?
him.
I can name a couple teams Shaq that lost to.
I didn't say
No, we didn't say who beat
I
him.
said who
We
can
said who
stop
stopped him.
Shaq.
That don't mean that we trying to win, right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying
Watch
is,
this. I'm gonna put it like
man,
this.
Shaq, man,
Yeah,
Shaq.
Shaq,
For me-
you-
for me
you did
personally-
good. 40-15, we lost. Though.
Nah,
but you
if
did good though.
If
man.
Shaq giving you 40-15,
You're not losing.
You win.
You did.
You win.
Nah.
You win.
'Cause if you
Bruh.
go back and look at any game
If
Shaq
I told
hold-
you, if 5
any
years
game
ago,
Shaq had
what
over
if I
20,
told you?
they didn't lose.
5 years ago, if I told you
25, 30, yeah.
LeBron James gonna be in the finals and he gonna average a triple double, would you tell me that Cleveland is gonna lose? If I told 5 years ago, you just said if Shaq gave
Watch
40-15, they can't lose. But 5 years ago, if I told you,
Watch this.
LeBron James go average a triple doubles in the finals, average.
You also got to put in the fact that
Nope.
Bruh.
past that,
We
yeah,
didn't, we didn't
past
say
that.
who Shaq was playing with. We didn't say
Bruh.
who Shaq was playing against. You just said if he get 40 and 15, they go win.
Bruh.
Nah, nah. We just seen a nigga average.
If Shaq-
and they
You
got
also,
smacked.
but see, but the
Hey.
thing, you cannot.
if Shaq
missed
was
the
in the
point of who he
NBA,
was on teams with.
hey,
Oh,
If
so
Shaq-
you said
if-
it's no longer just Shaq. He
Check
said I
this
even
out.
pick Shaq.
No,
in the middle-
check this
in
out.
the
He
draft,
is.
Hey,
number one.
check this
Yeah.
out.
So they don't tell him who else he gonna get.
No. I didn't say that I'm taking Shaq number one. I said
No,
you
I
take
did.
Shaq over
I
everybody.
did.
No, I said with the
I said I'ma
memes.
take him
I
one.
said with the memes
If
that they
Shaq-
be
Oh,
having.
where they got the
whoever,
players
if
from-
I'm picking
Shaq
Shaq
is on
number
me,
one.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
going.
I'm picking
B.
Shaq
Okay,
number
whatever.
one.
Okay, whatever superstar.
Yeah, I'm not taking
him.
him number one.
I got you.
Because I could argue there's some people that I would take over Shaq.
I'm taking
But
Shaq
if
first.
I got the chance
I
to
feel
get
you.
Shaq,
I'm not gonna lie
definitely
to
try
you.
to
I'm a big man myself.
I mean,
feel that.
I'm taking Shaq first because
if Shaq was in the league today, man,
in his
the
prime.
Warriors don't
Warriors-
go 4 straight.
They-
That's what I'm saying. Like,
No, it still would
They
have been a
don't-
good
they
game because they only shooting.
They don't
But
go
they
4
shoot
straight
shooters.
They
years.
don't go to the
They
goal.
shoot.
They don't
I
go.
don't
They
care.
just shooters.
and Shaq ain't never led the league in rebounds.
I don't
Ever.
care, bro.
Ever.
If Shaq was
But you
playing
can't.
today,
But you're
bro,
not going to the
they're
rim.
not
with him.
going 4 straight years.
Who, the Warriors?
The Warriors.
That's,
If-
I mean,
if-
and I
That's
feel
tough.
you,
That's
'cause I mean,
tough.
it's
That's
Shaq.
tough.
If Shaq
It
was
is Shaq.
playing
Who's on the
today,
Shaq team though?
I don't
Are
care.
you talking about the 02 Lakers?
Bruh, the
Because-
Warriors employ or they Draymond Green is their center, bro.
So if you take LeBron out of Cleveland and plug in Shaq, you got Shaq beating the Warriors. Shaq and J.R. Smith and George Hill and
bruh.
It's not happening. It's not
Bruh.
happening. It's not happening.
If,
That's
if,
why I say you got to
bruh,
incorporate the
no,
team,
if
bro.
Shaq was on the Cleveland Cavaliers,
They'd have
bruh,
won 2 games.
He's breaking. Hey, that's more than LeBron
You're right,
won.
LeBron only won
That's
one
more
against
than
them.
LeBron won.
Ever. He won 0 this year and 1 last
Yeah,
year.
all right. My point is,
Damn, they did get swept.
my point
Somebody go
is,
get my broom.
Shaq would be Wilt Chamberlain if
Well,
he
yeah,
was on.
yeah. Nah,
Bruh.
See,
yeah,
Will Chamberlain
yeah.
lost more
No,
times
I'm talking about with the
than
100 points. That's what
Oh,
I'm
with the
talking
100
about.
points.
If
Yeah,
Shaq was on his
Shaq-
Cleveland team,
But Shaq and Orlando.
like I said,
would've put
bro,
up
you're
100
not
points.
putting Draymond Green on Shaq.
You got
You don't have.
You're not
anybody-
putting JaVale McGee on Shaq. Like you're not. You're
They
just
don't have
not.
no- they don't
You're
have
not
nobody
putting
to do that.
Zaza.
You just got to do what you got to do.
Bruh.
You're not putting nobody on Shaq. What you gonna focus
You gonna have
on
to
is
hack a
knocking down
Shaq.
the rest of his team.
Now you're gonna have to hack a Shaq. That's the only way that you can beat Shaq. Man,
send him to
I mean,
goal
the
line.
Pistons didn't hack a shot.
Send him to the free throw
You said
line.
who?
The
I said
Pistons
goal
didn't
line. My
have a
bad.
I mean,
They just beat them.
Who?
The Pistons.
Pistons beat who?
Lakers.
yo, that Pistons
Lakers?
team. Was
No,
great.
no, see,
They
no,
didn't
no,
hack a shot, though. They
That
just beat
Pistons
them.
team was great.
no, but that they.
And I think
they
the-
was-
I think
what was
this
that?
Warriors
What season
team
was that?
can
That was
beat
the
that
0.
Pistons
Oh,
team.
I think they would demise. Somebody posted that the
Wait, who?
Pistons would beat the Warriors. Yeah,
Pistons would beat these Warriors.
bro, the Warriors would drag the
No.
Pistons.
No,
Okay.
the only reason why I said no. Are we playing in today's game?
I don't care
or
if we
then
playing.
game?
I don't care if we playing in
It
the
wasn't-
1960s,
it wasn't
bro.
really-
The Warriors
You
shoot
crazy.
threes. There's nothing
That's
you
the
can
thing,
do about
though, bro.
threes.
Watch this. Okay, everybody know AI, who he is. AI
He was
is
streaky.
he was a physical defensive player though. When he played defense, he's in your grill. Chauncey Billup, let's go to the Pistons. We talking about how physical point guards and shooting guards were back in the day. Michael Jordan and fucking Charles Barkley used to get the hooking.
I mean,
because they
AI wasn't on that Pistons team though.
No, I know. I'm just mentioning point guards and shooting guards. You got to think. Yeah, Warriors shoot threes like crazy, but when you take a person like Chauncey Billups, who else was on the squad? You take Chauncey
Tayshaun
Billups.
Prince.
You take Tayshaun
Yeah,
Prince.
Rip
They
him.
gonna
They had a
beat
very
you.
great team.
No. Why?
That was one of the
This
most
is my point.
balanced
This is my
championship
point.
teams I ever
Them
seen.
niggas would full court press you the whole way. You can watch most of their tapes. Them niggas do half court traps and full court press.
Man.
They coming to
Not gonna
get
do
you.
that against the Warriors.
Curry,
You crazy.
They
They
not.
gonna beat the shit.
They
You
not.
listen.
Curry was-
listen, bro. Wait. You're talking about a Warriors team who has it. They're not being touched. Everybody has seen when Steph Curry get actual heat on his ass. He not hitting everything. He's still gonna hit, but he not hitting
But
everything.
he not their
Man,
their
that
best
move-
player
Watch
no
this.
more.
Watch-
That
no,
man
he's
was
not, but watch
pulling up
this.
on
KD
7-foot
is.
defenders,
And my,
bro.
well,
KD
actually,
is.
but
KD.
actually, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. In my personal opinions, I feel like Klay Thompson was their best player they had.
And
For me.
that's crazy.
That's
So
it
not
for me.
even Kevin Durant. So I don't see how the Pistons gonna beat them.
Watch. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, all 5-on-5 defense always wins.
Now, I will say-
all. They're too
It
physical.
depends on
They gonna
what the
whoop
level
they-
of the
watch
defense.
it.
But
You
if
gotta think how
Draymond
Pistons
take the ball
played.
down the court, they did.
You got to think how the Pistons played.
I remember.
The Pistons would beat if they knew what y'all strength was. They would beat your ass. So you can't
But
do
see,
it.
the thing
But
about
they
the
ain't never
Pistons
played
though,
against one Kevin Durant.
First of all,
That's
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
First
that's
of
what I'm
all,
saying.
never
You
played
gotta break
against
it
Kevin
down.
Durant.
Like Kevin Durant
First of all,
Kevin-
didn't the Pistons play against Lamar Odom in his prime?
You comparing Lamar Odom?
No, I'm saying we got to take about time frames. That was the KD of the time. Niggas is
Nah.
you crazy. This nigga Lamar hit three.
Odom-
This
How
nigga
many
tied
times?
through
How
the
many
air.
times you see Lamar Odom pull up for
Hey,
40?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not selling Odom
like
short.
Kevin Durant did against
I'm
Cleveland.
not selling Odom short, but he wasn't. He wasn't
ain't
Kevin
Kevin
Durant. Yeah,
Durant.
Kevin.
I didn't say he was Kevin Durant. I said, but
But it
it's,
ain't
it's
even-
plenty of niggas.
ain't
First
even
of
no
all,
comparison,
There's no
dog.
Kevin
the
Durant,
Pistons
bro.
beat
Dirt,
the-
he didn't shoot like that either. Not like
crazy as
Kevin
fuck.
Durant just dribble up the
Yeah,
court
he's-
and
that-
pull from the logo.
Bruh.
How
But
many times you see Dirt do that? Oh, what's up, y'all? Dirt. that slow ass.
He did. I mean, not from the logo. Not from the logo. From the bottom of it, though.
So if Kevin
Lamar
Durant,
pulled from the bottom of it,
if
though.
Kevin
Bruh.
Durant got the ball,
Kevin
if
Durant-
Dirk Nowitzki got the ball, and he at the 3-point line, and he's in his 3-point stance, you can stand up close on Dirk Nowitzki because you don't have to worry about him driving by.
Bruh.
Y'all forgetting the physicality, bro. I don't give a fuck where you can pull from. If a nigga see you can shoot from half court, he gonna beat your. The Pistons is going to
Kevin
beat
Durant
your
can,
ass.
Kevin Durant can run by anybody off dribble.
My thing
He
is,
don't want to stay in front of Kevin Durant.
He gonna run past. He gonna run past Rip.
he would have ran
Yes.
past Tayshaun. That's who we would
How
have
tall
had.
is
Yeah.
Tayshaun?
How tall
Yeah.
is Rip
Okay, my
Hamilton?
bad. So he ran past Tayshaun.
Did you not see
That-
George
I-
Hill guard Kevin Durant?
That would have been a
Kevin
good
Durant was
matchup. Tayshaun
that?
Tayshaun,
versus Durant would have been a
first of
good
all-
matchup, but Durant still winning.
No, it wouldn't
Bro,
have been a
he's
good
not
matchup.
It would've been a
pulling.
good matchup.
He's not
Tay-
pulling like y'all
Tayshaun
say.
Prince
See,
is a
what y'all
great
thinking about is
defender,
like, oh, this nigga
And
can
he was long. He was
Bro,
long, just
but
like
what's-
Durant.
Kevin
But
Durant not a
he
great
was like
player.
6'9" as well.
Bruh.
Kevin Durant is like one of the top
Bruh,
players.
Kevin
of all
Durant
time.
is a
Tayshaun Prince
7-foot
is not one of the top defensive
sniper,
players. of all
bruh.
time.
Like-
But listen, bro,
he's untouchable.
what y'all keep forgetting is y'all keep talking about how they shoot. You cannot shoot if a nigga's beating your ass. You can't shoot. I don't
Bruh.
care. Bro, first of all, let's talk about
The,
basketball.
the
since we on
Warriors
that.
was shooting and the Cavs was trying to beat their ass. They was
But that's
shooting.
my point. If a nigga's literally beating your, if
I mean-
the
But you
on
can't-
court and they beat
but
your
you-
ass,
that's what I'm
real,
saying. You can't-
They're
you
not
can't-
just giving them open shots. They're getting open.
My
They're running
thing
from- they're
is,
getting open.
It's the Cavs. They had JR.
But
But he not.
It's not the Cavs. It's the Rockets. It's the Pelicans.
it's everybody, bro.
Let's
It's
go back to last
everybody.
year. It's the Cavs. It's the Thunder. It's all of them, bro.
But you gotta
It's
think
all
about
of
the
them.
gameplay. You gotta think about today's game. You can't really touch these people.
That's the
you
point,
can't,
bro.
But that's
Even
what I
if
said.
they
If we
wanted
play,
to.
if we're playing in 90s,
But no,
80s rules,
look,
you
but-
don't get your
but
ass
the
beat
thing
all the
is-
way down
But
court.
you
This
can't
is
get
more
beat
like
at the top of the key.
10,
That's the point.
15
You can
years
only
ago.
get beat
It
in
wasn't
the
that
key.
long ago.
That's the
04 wasn't that long ago. Like 15 years ago.
the only time you can
And
get
it made
beat
a
is
big
in the
difference
key,
because
bro.
niggas still getting close on
That
that
ain't the
04.
Michael. No, that ain't the Michael Jordan era.
No,
that
niggas
ain't, that ain't the Bad Boys.
But
Pistons
niggas
era.
still was getting their ass beat.
They was.
You seen
They
how
was.
the Pistons in the and what was that, Indiana? What was
Yeah,
that
I'm about to say they was.
They was still
That was
fighting.
the Malice in the Palace.
They
Yeah,
was
that was
still.
great.
You
That
gonna
was
get your
great.
ass
That ain't got
whooped.
nothing to do with
That was
basketball.
great.
Yes,
play,
it
though.
does because if it's
These
a lot of
folk
stuff that they
Bro,
would
you
allow
throw
back
hands,
in
you getting
04.
suspended, bro.
Huh?
If you throw hands, you getting suspended. Like
But
it's
in
over.
04, bro, back in 04, they was actually like you had
Yeah,
to.
we had fights.
They literally not even. I'm not even talking about the fist. I'm talking about on the court. Like you literally got to fight to get past me because I'm going to be on.
But
you.
that's the
But-
thing. Durant don't gotta get past you if he don't want to.
Wallace
If he
is
can't
not
get down the
picking
court,
up
it's over with.
Draymond Green past half court. So that's gonna kill.
First
that
of
whole
all,
trapping them the
Rasheed
whole way.
Rasheed would have had to get on Iguodala. But because when you think about the Warriors, they're five. It was Curry, Clay, Durant, Iguodala.
Them niggas had a shoot
Draymond.
guard, point guard, and 3 power forwards.
Ain't no positions in basketball no more.
Yeah,
Another thing.
But
another
if Shaq
thing.
was
I
in
mean,
there-
Shaq would be the center. Yeah, absolutely.
Shaq-
But what I'm saying is,
Hey,
Draymond
First of
Green,
all, I don't know that
they
02
have
Lakers
nobody
team.
that
That's
can
questionable,
guard
bro.
him
Because you got
from-
Kobe.
from
and you
start
got
to
I
Kobe
can
in
build
his
a
prime.
team that can
You got
beat
Kobe.
the Warriors.
I
but
can too.
Anybody
It's,
can do
it's,
that,
but
but
yeah,
you
that's
can't
what
do
it,
that.
it ain't gonna be. It
I
ain't gonna
can
be
too.
with one generation of players though.
can't
It's
build a
gonna
team,
be.
you'll beat them.
It's gonna
I
be
don't know.
an entire.
I might have 2 generations of players. If I had to build a team to beat the Warriors, like Shaq is on that team. I'm
Yeah,
just being honest.
Shaq is
And
gonna be the focal
Personally,
point.
it would either be.
Who's Shaq gonna guard?
I don't care who
What
he
you
guard.
mean?
I don't care.
You're not. You're not.
I don't care because
you're
they
not
gonna shoot
scoring-
threes anyway.
You're
bro.
not scoring
if
in
he
the
has to
paint,
guard
period.
Andre Iguodala?
You're just not scoring in the paint.
Shaq is just gonna
Shaq-
stand
wait,
by the.
Shaq can't just stand in the paint
Yes,
for 3
he
seconds.
just he gonna jump in and jump out the whole time.
What you
That's
mean?
all he
First
doing,
of all,
bro.
So
Shaq
they
is-
gonna run pick and
Orlando
roll
Shaq-
switches, and then
Orlando
all
Shaq.
them gonna get like
Shaq,
mid-range
stay home,
jumpers.
Orlando
Shaq.
Shaq.
Shaq, stay home.
Orlando
Stay home,
Shaq,
Shaq.
Orlando Shaq, when he actually got the handles and he running through the court with somebody, he's literally. You telling me he can't go guard
At the 3-point line.
Draymond?
I'm talking about who gonna
Well,
guard Shaq
Draymond
is my
gonna take
point.
him off the
Sleep.
dribble.
Who
Huh?
gonna guard Shaq?
Nobody.
That's my only
The
point.
same people who's nobody's ever been able to guard him. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But you look at the dynamic of Shaq's career and look at the dynamic of Steph Curry's career.
Kobe wasn't such a ball hog. I could argue that Shaq probably would have about 7 rings.
No, what year you think they should have won? They didn't win.
The year that they had all them Karl Malone.
And that wasn't Kobe's fault. The Pistons just beat them.
Hey, man.
After that, they traded him. He went to Miami.
And
He got him
won a
another
ring.
ring. Yeah, but I mean, Kobe wouldn't have got 2 more.
If he would have stayed,
He paid.
If
But-
Shaq would have stayed,
but
they
you know
would
why
have got
he-
more
But
rings.
you know why he
Yeah,
left?
yeah,
Though? Actually,
without a doubt.
while we speaking about rings, I feel like Shaq could have got a ring. Orlando had
If Penny won,
Penny-
Nick,
would've
Nick
left.
Anderson missed the free throws.
yeah.
And he killed him.
If Penny wouldn't have left, they still would have got rings.
If Shaq left.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
But yeah, if
Shaq-
they would have
Shaq
stayed
was the one that
together,
wanna go get the
money.
if they would have stayed together,
I can see. I can see
they
two.
could have been
I can
Kobe-
see two.
Kobe,
I can
Shaq.
see two. I can see
Maybe.
two at least.
But I mean, the year they lost was what? That was one of the years. The only
It-
reason they even
when
got
it-
there
what-
is because Jordan wasn't there.
yeah.
Jordan took a break,
Don't say Jordan was
and then Jordan came back and beat them.
nice. Jordan was nice.
Like,
Hey
People always
man,
make that argument, bro.
Hey, man.
Like Jordan did play against.
we
some,
jumped on
like,
basketball. That ain't.
and folk be hating on Jordan competition. I see people be like, "Oh, Michael Jordan played a bunch against like janitors and post mailmen and stuff like that." It's like,
mean,
no,
yeah,
every
it
team,
wasn't true.
Every team he played against in the finals had Hall of Famers on there. Every
I
team.
hate the way that they discredit
Supersonics.
credit
Hall of Famers.
his competition. It's crazy.
Yeah,
and,
it's crazy, bro. It's
and
crazy.
it's like when you look at LeBron's competition. Yeah, he's playing the Warriors in the finals, but like, who is he playing
They trying to figure
get to
out,
the finals?
but the comparison was, did Jordan play a team with 4 to 5 Hall of Famers on it at once?
I
don't care about
not.
that.
Who has played against
Yeah,
the team?
I don't care
That's
about
what I'm
that.
saying. That's why they said. That's why they said LeBron.
But
That's why they
LeBron's
said it's
fault.
harder.
It's LeBron's fault.
Well, yeah.
He didn't start the super
No,
team.
he
shit,
started.
though. He didn't.
Yes, he did.
How?
Everybody keeps saying, bro, they would.
I mean, he did, but he didn't.
They would've
because he
first-
followed
He didn't.
trend. Watch this. He went and joined Miami, right, with Wade and brought Bosh in to beat Boston.
Before LeBron though.
yeah, Bosh, yeah,
Bosh
Bosh
signed
and Wade
before
signed,
LeBron.
and then LeBron signed.
And that makes it even.
But no, see, and I'm a Heat fan. I'm a huge
But I
Heat
mean,
fan.
people was doing that. Charles Barkley did that.
But
He demanded to trade to Houston so he
but
could
the
play with
thing
Elijah
about
Warren
it,
and
there's
Clyde Drexler.
there's never been 3 guys at the height of their career that join forces, that switch teams. That's the whole
That wasn't-
difference.
Not by management.
Well, wait.
You know what I'm saying?
Wade
Like,
didn't
trading
switch
is
team.
different.
Wade was
Well,
already there.
I mean, that's why Wade is great. But
he was already there.
yeah, that's why he's great.
His favorite
But
player and shit.
yeah, so I'm a Heat fan. Just let it be
I mean,
known.
we know. We know. We
Wade-
mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, Wade.
Shout out to T-Mac.
Wade
My
really
dog.
like the second
Shout out to Shaq.
best shooting guard ever.
Damn,
but
imagine if T-Mac and Shaq was on the same.
I mean,
Imagine T-Mac and
Kobe had
Shaq in their
Shaq.
prime.
So did Dwayne.
yeah, but if Dwayne had Shaq
And
in his
LeBron.
younger years,
and LeBron.
Hey,
Matter of fact,
my guy,
Dwayne Wade might not have won a ring when he was the best player on the team.
he won the ring. What do you mean?
He might not have won a ring when he was the best player on the team.
What you mean? Why
When he
he
was-
might not have won?
When he won, how many rings Dwayne Wade got?
He got
3.
3.
Got 3.
2 with LeBron. LeBron's the best player. 1 with Shaq.
No, ain't no high. Ain't no high.
What was Shaq in that year?
Hey, I don't care. My nigga Wade took over in the
You
in the
just
finals,
said
bro.
Shaq was the most dominant player of all time.
First of all, that's Shaq. First of all, we all know that was Shaq's
Hey,
decline.
but he was still
start.
balling. Shaq was
He was
still
balling.
But Shaq could have won MVP that year. They screwed. That's some Steve Nash MVP years.
Yeah,
Shaq definitely could've won.
I didn't
ain't
like
gonna lie
that.
to you.
I didn't like that.
I felt like Kobe got cheated that year.
Is that Kobe got cheated and Shaq got cheated?
I didn't like that. Nash.
Like I don't even. I'm not gonna lie. For the nigga Kobe.
But either way, my nigga Wade was
Ray was fine.
Bro,
and,
imagine-
and he was the best player on. Well, no, Shaq was the best player on that. He
Hey, how y'all like this
but
sound?
Wade was the best player in that final.
How y'all like this? How y'all like this lineup? Penny in his
No.
prime, T-Mac in his prime, and
Still
Shaq
gonna lose to the Warriors.
in his prime.
They still gonna lose to the Warriors. Yeah.
Penny,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he can't stop. He can't stop
Klay
Steph.
Thompson can.
Huh?
Klay Thompson gonna guard Penny.
Yeah, like people keep trying
But,
to put.
but you got to think.
People keep trying to put
They gonna
Curry
guard
on.
who they gonna guard, but you got to think who gonna guard who when they get on defense.
Ain't
Bruh,
nobody
it don't
guard
matter
Kevin
who
Durant.
guard Curry, bro.
Ain't nobody guard Kevin Durant.
You
No,
don't, you don't think
bruh,
you
Curry's
don't,
pulling
you
up.
don't think you don't think T-Mac can handle him?
No.
When the last
No.
time you said, "Dang, T-Mac plays a great defense"?
Yeah, his highlights.
I
are
ain't
all
saying he a
offense.
bad defender. I'm just saying when last time you thought that.
T-Mac can handle him.
When last time you
Nah,
thought
he
that?
couldn't have.
T-Mac
Nah,
is
he
great.
Scottie Pippen couldn't handle him.
No,
Scottie Pippen. I ain't gonna say he couldn't.
no. He's
But I mean,
6'7". No.
You talking
He can
about
shoot from
height? That
anywhere
don't
on the
mean
floor.
nothing,
Nah,
bro.
With
that mean
Durant, it
anything.
do.
No, it doesn't.
With
But
Durant,
Kevin
it
Durant-
do.
When
It
Kevin
don't.
Durant
He's a
lifts up and
7-foot
jumps
jump
at his
shooter. That's
feet
what I'm
and shoots the
saying.
ball,
Like you
there's
can't
no
stop
contest.
that. The same way you can't stop Dirk. He's a 7'1".
Yeah, think about him turning around
power
jumpers.
forward.
Like say against Cleveland, he
and
said
they
he felt
release
like
at
it
the
wasn't
top of
nobody
their.
there.
They release at the
George
top of
Hill
their
on him.
shot. Like
George
you
Hill is
can't
like
stop that.
6'2", 6'3". He turns around. His hand is
6'2",
here.
6'3".
His hand is here.
Pippen was like 6'7".
6'7".
Kevin Durant 16.
7 feet.
Yeah, he like 6'10".
That man's 7 feet,
He
bro.
He jumping,
He's-
and he
about
jumping higher.
6'10".
He's
Bruh,
jumping higher than them.
They put him next to Boogie Cousins during the
And
USA
they
All
said-
Star game,
bro,
and Durant
you know
was
they
taller.
boost heights, bro.
No,
they
I'm
boost
no,
heights.
but Durant was
Boogie
taller.
probably ain't nothing but like 6'8".
Nah,
Nah.
he like 6'11".
Boogie.
Nah.
like 6'8".
No, they boost, bro. They boost, bro.
But nah,
they
he
boost,
legit
bro.
Boogie is a good
because
6'10".
Anthony Davis
First of all,
6'10".
first of all, did they not or did
Anthony
they
Davis
not
6'10".
list AI at 6'1"?
Yeah.
AI's
I'm not saying
AI's
they don't
5'11".
do that. But I'm
AI's
saying
5'11".
I don't think he's 5'11".
Boogie
He's
Cousins.
5'11", bro.
Because they say Curry's
his
shorter than
minimum
6'3",
is
but
6'10".
Huh?
His minimum is 6'10".
yeah, Boogie is
his
6'11".
minimum is 6'10".
Anthony Davis is
Yeah.
6'10", and Durant is 7 foot. He's a 7 foot.
He doesn't stand over
sniper.
Anthony Davis like that though.
He's standing right next to him though.
Exactly. So he
Right,
might
right
be
there,
6'10", 11.
If he's 6'10", that's still
Either way,
3
bro.
inches.
It matters,
And I think
bro.
about them 3 inches. If your hand is here and my eyes are here, how you contesting my shot? Like how you contesting my shot?
Nah, bro.
'Cause
You
he's
looking
jumping to his
at what I'm
highest
saying, but you looking at the hand extending up. Even if you're jumping
To my
where you're
highest
jumping
peak.
to your highest peak, my arm is still a whole nother 3, 4, 5 feet up.
Right,
Yeah,
but
so
I'm high.
my hand
but
is
I'm
in
going
your
up the
face.
same way you
Yeah, I'm
going
about to say
up.
I'm also
No, your arms is going up.
So you
my
saying
head can go in your face.
You think Scottie Pippen could jump higher than Kevin Durant?
No, I'm saying his
So if
arm
Kevin
can
Durant
reach up.
if Kevin Durant can jump higher than him and he's taller, it's not
Bruh,
even
could
that
nobody
much.
y'all
stop.
Y'all some fans, bro.
Nah, I mean,
I'm
yeah,
not-
I
we're
mean,
looking at the
I
game.
do
First
like
of all,
the game.
when I think about basketball,
I like
I
the
think
word.
about the old-fashioned physicality of the game.
And
I
that's
think
good.
about the fact that y'all niggas talking about how three-pointers can't nobody stop nobody, bro. You got to think about the shit they was
I'm
doing
not saying they
back in
can't
the
be
day,
stopped.
No, my
I'm just saying the matchups.
my thing is this.
They don't
bro. The
play out
matchup
in their
didn't matter
favor.
back in the day.
Oh no, I did.
My thing is this.
Jordan was the equalizer.
When
He
you
was.
think
Hey,
about
everybody
the
else-
war,
Tell me somebody. It didn't matter back in the day. Tell me somebody who was equally matched with him when he won those.
Jordan?
When he won those championships. That
No,
was
that's what I'm
equally
saying.
matched.
Nobody. He was the equalizer.
I
Yeah,
know,
my
but
nigga
but
Payton-
now watch
my-
this.
my
Now
nigga
tell
Payton
me
said he locked
now
him
tell
down,
me the
though.
ones where Jordan got his ass beat in the finals. I mean, not in the finals, but in the playoffs. Who was equally matched with him?
Oh, the teams that they played against.
That beat him. So he couldn't.
Celtics.
he didn't have
Okay,
no
who they,
squad.
who they had to line up with Jordan?
Larry Bird. No, Jordan was still the best player on the floor.
My point exactly.
But
It doesn't
Celtics-
matter.
He
The
didn't have no squad though.
huh?
He didn't have no squad.
Who Jordan?
Yeah.
Who he had?
Before these are pre-Pippen. It's
Yeah.
pre-Pippen days.
I just know he didn't.
So
have
Pippen was the only change.
Yeah,
I
when he
don't
got
want to say he
Pippen,
was the
that's when
only
they started-
change,
That's
but
when
he
they
was
started winning.
he was
When
probably
got
the most significant change.
When he got Pippen,
That
that's when they
that
started
accusation that you know what I'm saying they acquired not accusation.
Who Larry Bird had on that
Yeah.
team?
But who?
Who Larry Bird had on
winning.
that team?
Robert
Boston?
Parrish.
Yeah, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale. They had Bill Walton at one point. Hey,
When they
Celtics-
beat, I'm talking about the year they beat Jordan.
Oh, I don't know exactly.
Exactly, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It didn't matter if you play, you play. Like you can. It
Right,
just it
anybody
depends on
can
the
be
game.
beat.
But
Anybody
see,
can
That's
be
what
beat.
I'm saying. Y'all
but
didn't
it
know
ain't-
how they played.
But the difference between that is Jordan's team, they drove to the hole. Like they were predicated on getting to the basket. The Warriors can shoot you out the gym. They don't have
And
to
drive
get to
to
the
the hole.
basket if they don't want to. Like
And
they
they've
literally
been playing together for like 4 years.
yeah, they could just shoot if they want to. That like they are like the most. They can beat you on both fronts. They can shoot and they can drive to the
And they
basket.
play defense.
Yeah, and they play and they're willing
It's
to
really
play
unfair.
defense. Like
Really, not all of them play defense. Klay Thompson, to me, like I said, I felt like Klay Thompson was their best player because he's the most
best
even.
defender.
He's the most even player
Then
on
you
the
got
team.
Draymond Green, who's
Yeah.
defending. You got-
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the
Kevin Durant
most,
can
the
defend
most
anybody.
solid.
But the thing-
He's more solid than the rest of them
I
to
think
me.
I think Klay Thompson's the best two-way guard in the league.
I
thing
feel like
that-
he's just the best player on that team
the
because he's
thing
solid.
that-
Because this nigga can score from anywhere, just like the rest of them.
y'all be
but he is
sleeping
one.
on
He is the best defender.
The bench is really what.
I'm not.
what
Oh no, no,
makes
they
no,
let
the
you
bench.
walk.
The bench
like
straight.
they bought into what Steve Kerr is selling.
Shout out to Swaggy P.
And
They play pretty good, but you can't say that for the playoffs though,
but I'm just saying when you got
or the finals. Really.
when you got Looney coming off the bench, like I mean,
And he played pretty well in that first series.
Shout out
yeah,
Swaggy
but like
P.
that's
One,
put him
but-
on another team.
Like,
Like
y'all
put
niggas is-
him
Or
on any
You
team.
niggas is gonna
Take
respect
Looney off
Swaggy
the
P.
Warriors. You think the Warriors gonna lose?
Who?
No.
So then
You said
But
who?
what I'm saying is
Who
when,
says if-
Looney. But when you got backups that are
Right.
playing the system though, but you,
Right, they do it. They do what they're supposed
playing.
to be doing.
They're playing their
They doing their
part.
job.
You
If I
got
say this
Livingston
shit one more
still being
time, you
effective.
niggas do not acknowledge him. Shout out Swaggy P.
Right, he didn't do shit in the
He
playoffs.
not
First of
Swaggy.
all, when he first got to the team, this nigga had like 20-something points.
He's not Swaggy.
His
P
first
no
time
more.
off the-
He changed the name. It's like Swaggy Champ now or something like that.
Shout out Swaggy P.
Hey man,
This nigga not big. I'm not calling him champ because this nigga got a ring. Finally,
He got a
Hey, bro,
ring.
he finally got a ring.
He got a ring.
over Melo.
either way,
Chris Paul.
that's Melo fault.
Russell
we knew they
Westbrook.
wouldn't get
That's
rings,
all
though.
Melo fault.
So you got these players.
That's
LeBron
Melo
James
fault.
has the same effect.
I'm actually mad, bro.
as Michael Jordan does, even though he's not winning like
Who?
Michael Jordan. LeBron James.
Got to say what?
People not getting rings. It's people that came in with LeBron that's just not gonna get rings.
Yeah,
They're just not gonna get none.
Yeah.
Like Melo probably not gonna get one.
that's
Chris
his fault
Paul
though.
probably not gonna
That's
get
that's
one. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
that's
They just
that's Melo fault.
What do you
Melo,
say it's
like
Melo
Charles
fault?
Barkley?
no, it's Melo fault.
Like Charles Barkley?
Bruh.
Yeah, like Barkley didn't get
And
one.
like Patrick
Bruh.
Ewing?
Pat Ewing didn't get one.
Damn,
Karl
Pat
Malone
didn't
didn't
get
get
one.
one.
Payton didn't get
Gary
one.
Payton didn't get one. Karl Malone
Karl
didn't
Malone,
get
like
one.
Gary
that.
Payton did
and
get
it-
one. You ain't finna sell my nigga
Oh,
short.
he did get
Who
one.
he
Like,
get
Don't
one
say,
with?
He didn't
don't
get
say,
one.
hey,
But
I
he
don't
said-
care.
he didn't get one in
I don't
Seattle.
care.
You know what I'm
Oh, you
saying?
I
talking
don't
when he was with the
care.
Sonics? He ain't get
Yeah,
one.
they played against the Lakers. I mean, they played against the Bulls.
Yeah.
Jordan beat them.
They had
Gary
a squad
Payton,
too.
Hershey Hawkins, Sean Kemp,
Deadlift
Sam
Shrimp.
Perkins.
Hey,
They was lit.
Sean Kemp was that nigga.
They was lit.
Yeah, that was
Sean
my
Kemp
guy,
was that
bro.
nigga, bro.
But he
That was my
wasn't.
guy.
Michael Jordan was.
Yeah.
Jordan got him up out of there.
Jordan was a beast, bro. I mean,
you can't beat him. He never.
And they
he
bought
never
into the
went
system.
to a game 7.
yeah, that's
Like,
Damn, he
magnificent. bro.
didn't, though.
Never went to a game 7.
Didn't, though.
What's game 7 of Michael
Crazy.
Jordan?
And then once he won, he never lost
right.
again.
Once he got there, once he
crazy.
went there,
Yeah,
every time
it
he
was
went to the
over.
That's what I'm
finals, he
saying.
won.
Yeah, that was once
They
he
didn't want
once he
finals.
got it, it's
6-0.
over with.
He
Like,
was just, see, that's what I'm saying.
How y'all
That's-
feel about the 3 and 5? What, 3 and 6?
3 and 6, bro.
How y'all
LeBron?
feel about the 3 6?
He will never be Jordan. He was never gonna be Jordan. I don't understand why people keep trying to compare.
What's
him
Kobe
to-
record
You
in the finals?
understand?
What's Kobe record in the finals? 5 and 2?
5. No.
5 and 1?
Nah, he's
No, it-
4 and 2.
He got
Kobe,
5.
he got
I mean
5.
5 and 2.
5
5
and
and
2.
2,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
okay, 5
yeah, he
and
lost to
2,
the Pistons
yeah.
and the Celtics.
Celtics.
But
That's. I don't see how people keep comparing LeBron.
They
when
don't
Kobe,
compare Jordan and Kobe because
Because-
Kobe was a carbon copy of Jordan.
I mean,
Yeah,
he just
the turnaround
you can't
fade.
compare because
Turnaround
everything.
fade.
He was Jordan,
'cause
bro.
Nah, but Jordan did everything. Kobe, yeah, was kind of like
That's
Jordan.
what- yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying,
Jordan's
yeah.
done
Nigga,
everything
he
better.
just
Like
said,
Kobe,
he,
yeah,
you know
Kobe
he just
didn't-
said that, right?
Yeah, what?
You know he
Yeah,
just
I
said
did.
that, right?
Yeah, I was saying in the sense of
I feel what you said. Kobe just
Comparing them in a
Kobe
different
didn't
way.
do anything that Jordan didn't do.
Right.
LeBron
So it
has
wasn't
done things
spectacular.
that
So it
Jordan
wasn't
hasn't
spectacular
done.
because he was already doing the same.
No,
thing.
I mean,
Kobe?
No, yeah, because he was doing what Jordan already did.
Well, I mean,
It's not
his
that it's
play-
not
his level of
spectacular, it's
play
just he
was
didn't
still
do
better than
anything
everybody else.
different.
He dropped 81. Like we still. You remember Kobe? Kobe still played at a higher
Yeah.
level. At one point, he was the best shooting guard in the league.
Yeah.
At one point, he was the best player. in
And
the
then
league.
Wade came
You know
in.
what I'm saying?
Stop doing it. Stop
He
doing
How
did.
many
it.
Wade
Bro,
got?
compared to we talking about
How many-
see if
how
we going
many-
season to season.
Since Wade came in the league, before he got with LeBron, how many did he get?
Everybody
One?
has
He got a
admitted
scoring
that, but
title.
everybody
How
has
many-
admitted that AI
Kobe
was
did
the
too.
scariest nigga to go against.
Kobe did too.
So it don't matter.
LeBron
Everybody
don't-
has.
LeBron don't have a scoring
I'm mad. I'm mad. AI ain't got one. Everybody admitted AI
LeBron
was the
doesn't
scariest
have a
person to
scoring
go
Which I
against.
title.
mean-
He does not.
Everybody admitted AI was the scariest person to go against when he came into the league.
And that's what I'm saying. I mean, you got
I mean,
little
yeah,
cat in here. Well, that-
AI.
Because
Yeah, they say that.
he won Rookie of the Year.
They say that until zeros on the clock.
He was the best.
My guy
He was the
Wade should have
best.
won.
Ain't
Rookie
that
of the
scary
Year.
when the game over with because they done lost.
Wade should have won.
You
Rookie
shut
of
your
the Year.
ass up, disrespecting my boy. You
He's
shut your
not,
ass
man.
up.
Wade should have won Rookie of the Year if LeBron was
Over AI?
over LeBron. If
Oh.
LeBron would,
What?
I was like, what? That don't even make sense.
if LeBron wasn't in the NBA, my boy Wade would have won.
He might have.
I mean, it's
probably
really.
had
You
him
know what
two
it
rings.
was,
He
bro?
took his team to the playoff.
You know what? You know what it was. You know what it was.
LeBron
It-
didn't even make the playoffs his rookie year, bro.
But you
How
know what it was though. It was the
Get out.
fact
They went
that
to the
this kid-
finals,
No,
though.
listen. You know,
Yes,
but you know what it was.
But they got
though,
to the
right?
finals 4 years later, or was it 3 years later?
You
like,
know what it
07?
was?
yeah, like
You know what it was? It's the fact that this kid came out of high
Wade
school.
won his final.
He came out of high school.
I don't care, bro.
No, I don't give a fuck.
I'm just
saying.
saying.
I'm telling you why he won.
My guy
he
put
came
up
out of high
numbers.
school doing that against who he did it against. That's why he won that year.
And that's why they compare him to Jordan.
Because he came out of
His
high
freshman
school.
number,
No,
I
they
mean,
was
his rookie
comparing
numbers wasn't
them to-
all that though.
What was LeBron James doing in high school? Let's take what LeBron was doing and what any other high school player was doing around that time. 'Cause
Dog.
we
Doing
don't
the
know
same thing
nothing.
Dwight was
He
doing.
was-
We don't
Dog.
know nothing about what they was doing. What was Dwight Howard doing? We don't know nothing.
Dunking?
Exactly, basketball stuff.
Oh, we talking about yeah.
LeBron James driving Hummers, right? You remember them stories? LeBron James getting illegal throwback jerseys and stuff like that. How do we know all of this? Why?
He
'Cause
was
it's
the-
LeBron
he
James.
was the
They
face.
was- yeah, I'm about to say they
When
made
he was in high school, he was
saying
the
that
face.
he
before,
not,
and
bruh.
that's why they compare him to LeBron.
the
I mean, that's why
Irish-
they compare him to Jordan.
The Irish.
Yeah.
Was the team
And in
that
high
was
school.
green and gold Irish.
I'm just
He
saying.
was king before he got drafted.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I'm not
They was calling him
none
King
of
James.
that.
They was calling him
played
King
him up
James his
that way,
sophomore
though.
year in high school.
I mean, yeah, they did. I'm
You heard
just
me?
saying. You said
They
what?
was calling him King James his sophomore year in high school.
Yeah, they played him
I
up
mean,
that
he
way.
created the
media,
moniker King
the
James
media
for
played
himself.
him to be.
But they
But
ran
and
with
I'm
it.
not
Say
knocking
come.
him for
They
that.
ran with it.
But the moment he got swept in the finals, That's when it was. That was it. That was the
You
end.
talking about the
can't be
first time
Jordan.
he got swept.
Yeah, that was it.
By Tim Duncan.
That was
Well,
it.
which
That,
is-
like,
I mean,
over.
but it's Tim Duncan in though.
I don't.
Because Tim
It is
Duncan
Spurs.
has-
Everybody keeps saying that like
But it's
the
Duncan.
Spurs.
But
They
it
was
is swept.
alright though. They
No,
they
bro.
wasn't like. I
Well,
mean,
they
nah,
was a
they
sound
won like
team,
two
bro.
right
They,
before that.
they
They-
was a sound team,
they
bro. You gotta
wasn't-
think.
but
they
won
they
five.
wasn't the Warriors though. Is what I'm saying, bro.
bro. I don't give a fuck how
Who, the
flashy.
Spurs?
I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
they wasn't the Warriors. They,
well, I mean,
that Spurs team is not beating
You
these
think,
Warriors.
you think the Warriors?
No.
You think the Warriors gonna get more rings from when they drafted Steph Curry to when Steph Curry retires compared to when the Spurs drafted Tim Duncan and when Tim Duncan retired?
If
No.
Durant stays in Golden
He's
State,
not going to
they
stay.
will continue to win.
But that's the
Two
thing.
more.
Look
He
at
need
the
two
look
more.
at the look at the team.
Steph Curry need two more to catch Duncan.
I don't think he
He
gets
need
two
how many?
more.
Two more.
I don't
Duncan
think he
got
gets
five, I
two
think.
more back to back. Yeah, I don't think he gets two more back to back.
You
But
think he'll take a year off?
if Durant stays with the Warriors for the rest of his career, they're gonna win 3 more.
They got to. I don't see why they would lose.
That's what I'm saying.
Because the longer they play together, the better they
My
gotta
only
get,
thing
right?
is somebody,
that's why
somebody's
I
gonna
feel
get
like
injured though. Somebody gonna
Tim
get injured.
Duncan, them, but you got to think of their lineup. Them niggas had already been playing together for like 5, 6 years, bro.
That's the thing.
That's
team
hard
chemistry.
to beat.
I
You-
don't
I don't
care.
care how flashy you are, bro. It's hard to beat chemistry.
And that's the
Because
thing
once y'all
about-
fuck up,
that's the thing about
their
the Warriors.
chemistry's still going.
Bruh.
Warriors been together 4 years. They won the
Kevin
4
Durant
straight
just got.
finals.
I know Kevin Durant just got.
And
there.
he
He's the only
came
one that's
onto
new.
a team that was 73-9 and became the best player on that team.
I mean, Curry allowed.
I still feel like Klay
him to be the
better.
best player, just like Wade allowed LeBron to become.
You telling me if
That's
Steph
not, no, that's not what I'm saying.
I was
what
gonna say,
I'm
you are
saying
literally
is,
Kevin Durant.
what I'm saying is
I
the,
was gonna
the
say,
former
boy.
best player allowed that to happen. He could have took the Kobe route and been like, "Fuck no, we
Or he
gonna
could
share
have
this
took the
together."
Russell Westbrook.
Well, Kobe didn't do that to Shaq.
Yes, he did.
No, he did.
Yes,
Have
he
y'all
did.
seen the Kobe
Yes, he
and
did.
Shaq
Hell, Shaq
documentary?
said it.
Bruh, have you
Have y'all
seen?
seen
Shaq
Kobe?
said
Have
it.
you seen
Shaq
all
said
the?
it.
No, have
Pass
y'all
the ball,
seen? They
Kobe.
sitting down
Pass
and
the ball.
talking.
I'm big
about
bro.
But I'm,
all
But
this. Have
but
y'all
I'm
seen
saying,
that?
but
Y'all
have
gotta
you,
watch that.
have you?
It
Did
clears
you,
up everything.
did you see the
Pass the ball,
Sacramento?
Kobe.
Clears
Did
up
you
everything.
see
I'm
the
big bro, little
Sacramento
bro.
series?
Yeah,
You seen Kobe shoot that air ball?
yeah. I've
When
seen
he coulda-
Shaq
when-
shoot air
when
ball
he
free
coulda
throws.
passed
That's not the point
No,
I'm making.
he
That's
coulda
not the point I'm
passed
making.
it to Shaq
Yeah,
when he
he
shot
could.
the
He
air ball, the
definitely
air
could have
ball.
gave that up.
He
He
coulda.
tried to be the
Wait,
hero.
But he
that
did
wouldn't.
it.
That would take Kobe away from being Kobe though. Saying he
That's,
should have
that's what I'm
took.
You're
that- that's
making
what I'm
hero
saying.
shots.
But what I'm
Kobe's a hero.
saying is,
You're making
that's what I'm saying.
excuses.
If Curry,
You know, they won.
if Curry,
You
if
know,
Curry
it's-
wanted to continue to be the man,
He could
he
have just
could
took
have
the
done
lead.
it.
They
They
would've
wouldn't
kept
have
losing.
won.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
kept
they wouldn't have
losing.
won. But he could have done it
Ain't
just
no way.
the same way when LeBron came to Miami. Wade could have continued to be the man.
Ain't
They
no
wouldn't have
way.
won.
In a way.
But that's what I'm saying. They allowed these
No, I'm saying
players to be who they
in
are.
these two perfect situations that you're saying, neither one of them had a choice.
Getting back to what I was trying to originally get to, the point that I was bringing up the Giants and Tampa Bay.
Don't bring up my Giants. And no comparison to Tampa Bay.
I just wanted to talk
better
about the
than them.
Jameis Winston situation, considering
Stole
that's
some
your
more
team.
crabs. Some more lobsters.
Well,
I want to know how you feel about it.
I don't exactly fill me in on exactly what he.
He stole some more lobsters.
So
what
he
what he got
allegedly-
in trouble for? Because
he
I heard it
alleg-
was back in the day, or it was like
Nah,
it was sometime in the past.
It was like last year,
last year, okay.
or like it was recently. It wasn't that long ago.
Okay.
But he allegedly
He jumped in the Uber and stole some crabs.
he went to the club, got drunk. They sent him home in the Uber.
And he stole some crabs.
Supposedly the Uber driver, it was a female. She stopped at a little Mexican fast food restaurant.
He had crabs.
He
in it.
reached over and grabbed her crotch.
He thought it was crabs.
One,
And
that's completely unacceptable.
I agree.
Two, that's why he got a 3-game suspension by the NFL.
Yeah.
3, hey man, quarterbacks come and they go. So I was like, I really like Jameis Winston. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the first time that we sit here having this conversation about something that Jameis Winston did. And
He
if
like
Jameis
crabs.
Winston can't get himself together, he's not going to be the quarterback for Tampa Bay very long. That's just not how the league works.
Yeah.
He
Because
like crabs.
he played pretty good. He has a promising future. But he not playing to the point of where he's, you know what I'm saying,
Like,
not
they won't let
expendable.
go him go.
Yeah,
They won't
like,
let him
like,
him
we-
go.
okay,
You know what I'm saying?
you don't want that right.
We
We'll
will
just
get
get
rid of
somebody
you.
else in there. You know, because it's not like we're winning division titles with Jameis Winston. It's not like we're
Yeah,
in
y'all wasn't-
championship
y'all wasn't
contention
gonna win
with Jameis
division
Winston.
titles
You know,
'cause
so
the
if
Falcons.
he
The
got to understand
Falcons
if he can't get
are
it,
let
if he can't get it
down.
together, he gonna lose his job. Like,
But don't you feel like if that happens, wouldn't you feel like your franchise just wasted 5 years?
should I not feel that way the 5 years before we drafted him? We didn't win then either.
I mean, y'all had chances.
And we did. And
The Falcons
I feel
had chances.
Last year, I feel like we had a chance.
Yeah.
I feel like we had a pretty good team.
Because
You know, we had some
Raheem
good-
Morris wasn't bad.
Right, he wasn't. But I mean,
Yeah, the Falcons
And
wasn't bad
Freeman,
either.
Freeman wasn't bad until he
Hey,
became bad.
and all of that was cool, but it didn't get us nowhere. Matter of fact, I could be sitting in the same seat those years back saying the same speech. Yeah, we did all right. Yeah, those players are cool, but it ain't nobody worth, you know what I'm saying, putting a stake in the ground.
I mean, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you spend all your money on Matt Ryan? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Matt Ryan's done a lot.
He's
Probably done.
He-
No
he-
quarterback has done what Matt Ryan does since
A
Chris
lot of
Shelley.
people sleep.
I mean,
a lot of people sleep on man.
I mean, Super Bowl number 7 been to?
who?
Number 7.
How many? Huh?
I mean, Super Bowl's number 7 been to?
Who you talking about?
Oh, you know who number 7 is.
Oh, no.
You know who number 7. I
Um,
like number 7, but Matt Ryan
Everybody
might be.
love number
Hey,
7.
Matt Ryan might be the greatest quarterback the Falcons ever had.
He is. Without
I mean, he
question,
is.
bro.
He
So he
is.
got the money.
But see, here's the thing: we can't even say that because
Number
7
That's
didn't get
number
his
7.
full time.
Well,
number
whose
7.
fault is that?
Number 7.
Number 7 family.
Number
No,
7.
it's his fault.
It's his fault. It's
Hey
number
man, you
7
can't watch
fault.
your money all the
For
time.
one, he lied
He
to
didn't lie.
Arthur Blank
He didn't lie.
and told him, I don't dog fighting. What?
He
No.
didn't lie.
Yeah, he did.
No, he
lied to
didn't.
Arthur Blank.
He really
That's
didn't
that's
do it.
why
He said
Arthur
he
Blank
didn't
was
do
so
it.
hurt with him because of the
He
fact that
really
lied.
didn't know, bro. They just
He
told him
lied.
to admit to it,
No,
bro. They told him to
we
admit
ain't
Bro,
to
going
it.
to that.
you got
We ain't
dogs
going for
buried
that.
in
He
your
ain't
yard.
doing it,
bro.
bro.
No.
Bro, first of all, he already admitted up front, this is a house he bought,
Mhm.
and he rarely was at because he was always at the
So if they,
Falcons.
was, if they
He was in a
turned
whole
their house
nother
to the
state.
Carter and they was selling cocaine and crack at junkies in and out,
Watch this.
He wouldn't
You
know.
don't think you? Let's just
But
be
his
real.
name is on the
Listen,
lease.
Listen, let's
That's what I'm
just
saying. He ain't know, bro.
listen. Let's just be real though, bro. Let's just be real. We've seen people who come up with money and they start doing shit. They start buying
Right.
shit,
Stuff
and they
happens.
don't pay attention because they're focused on something else. You don't think for 1 second this man could have been like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna buy the house. I'm gonna let my folks stay here. I'm gone."
But
And
they-
when I'm coming back in town, hey yo, I'm coming back in town. You don't think them folks can get
They-
that shit clean?
They had.
He was letting them stay there
They-
because
I'm
they
about to-
were running the
I'm
operation.
about to say they had farms of these dogs. They
But
had
it was-
like
it was-
all that land.
it
with all
was
them
like
dogs in it.
hundreds
You
of
tell me,
dogs
Ain't nobody in his
buried, bruh.
family call him and say, Mike.
Maybe
well, you
his
know they
family
fight
was
Bro,
shady.
your neighbor didn't goddamn
Like,
call
maybe-
you,
and
bro.
even-
Because the
Even if
neighbor was getting paid.
even if he
Shut your
said he
ass
didn't
up. We'll give you a
care.
couple stacks.
Who's paying? That's what I'm saying. Who paying them?
The niggas who fighting dogs.
Vic, what you
Vic.
mean?
The buddy
Vic
coming
ain't,
from
Vic
Vic.
ain't do it. Free Vic.
Vic was in there. He probably growled. What up like this?
Bro, I'm
Vic-
a Vic fan, bro.
Free Vic,
This is
he
a
ain't
guy
do
who.
it.
Come on, dog. You're not gonna
Vic
just have a
isn't-
property.
This
with
is a
your
guy
name
who
on
was
the lease.
left-handed.
Your
I
name
wore
on the
number
lease.
7.
Your
I don't know
name
what
is
y'all talking
on
about.
the deed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bruh.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on.
Free
Right.
Vic.
And you Michael Vick. Because you know you Michael Vick. So
Free
you
Vic.
know you can't just have some old crazy stuff with your name on it just out there.
Free Vic.
Hey,
And when I say Free Vic, I don't mean he in jail. I mean
does
free
Eli
him of
get
it.
to the Hall of Fame first ballot?
I don't see why not.
The first one? Yes.
Yeah, two. He got
First
two
one, yes.
rings.
I don't think he
Against
gets
the hardest
first
quarterback,
ballot.
apparently, to win a ring. Why not?
He won a ring. This is why he gets in. He won 2 rings against arguably the greatest coach and quarterback duo of all time.
That's fine.
He's in.
That's when it counts. Though.
He's in.
So if you was playing against the
He's
Patriots,
in.
and I told you
And
had
both
3
years-
options of quarterbacks.
Both years he was MVP. Both years he also was.
I mean, how hard is it to be the MVP of the Super Bowl when you
He was MVP of the season both years and of the Super Bowl, bro.
Eli,
I
yeah.
don't-
I'm about to say, bro, Eli
Nah.
ain't never won no MVP.
Nah,
That's the
man.
point that I'm trying to
If
make,
you
bro.
was going against Tom
He was
Brady,
humanitarian
and I
of
told
the
you
year.
you could have Donovan McNabb, Eli Manning, or Matt Ryan. Who would you take in the Super Bowl?
Are you
Eli
telling
Manning.
I have
Don't
asked
ask
the
him-
question. Are you asking me who would I take?
Against the Patriots. Because, I mean, who else you going to play in the Super Bowl?
But the thing that I'm
Patriots.
saying is
That's it.
But,
You only
but-
play the Patriots.
but we're acting like it was Eli that beat the Patriots.
He did. He the
It
quarterback.
was.
He the quarterback.
Here's the thing, bro.
You
See-
just said they had one of the top 3 defenses ever.
And
did.
it definitely
They're
contributes.
so-
the defense don't touch the ball every play, though.
It don't.
I get that.
So it was the decision making of Eli that won.
Man, it was a lucky ass catch
It was-
that
first
won.
of all,
He threw it, though.
first of all, you got first.
That shit was lucky
First
as
of all, we
hell.
got
Tom Brady ain't throwing no
Watch
other
this.
game.
Watch this. Watch this. Let's be real. Let's be real. We gotta start like this comparison between luck and actual skill, that was total concentration for that man to catch that,
That
shit.
shit
Like,
one,
was
the
a
first one or the
once in
second
a
one?
lifetime
shit,
catch, bruh.
both.
Nah.
How the hell you catch it on your
first one,
helmet
yeah,
like
the
that?
first one was
That shit was lucky,
That
bruh.
was skill. That was concentration, bro.
Bruh.
Because that shit could have he could have easily hit it on his helmet, bounced off, or it could have
was-
slipped through his hand.
That
And
nigga
the
called
second one was
Jerry
straight-
Rice
this-
and
this
The
put
second
some
one was
stickums.
straight skill. The second one was
Yeah,
no-
Mario Manningham
That
with
nigga
the
tiptoed,
tiptoe. That was a
like,
nice
and he
catch.
had this shit and took the boom.
This was a
And
nice
took the
catch.
boom.
Yeah, that was-
Both of them was straight
But
skill, bro.
no, the first one was
That was skill, bro.
That was
skill,
highly
bro.
fortunate. He was
That was
highly
it was
fortunate.
That's
but
what-
it was
that was a
skill,
lucky-
bro.
that was
Why
a
is
I
that-
said
once-
lucky. I'm saying he was highly
The
fortunate.
It was
same-
okay, let's say this.
Bro,
It
the
was
same
it-
way Julian Edelman caught that pass against the Falcons in the Super Bowl, bro.
That was skill,
That was
concentration.
lucky, bro.
That's concentration,
That's
bro.
luck, bro. That's
All right,
luck,
let's just say that's
bruh.
a lucky skill play.
I mean, it was skill for him to complete
Fuck
the
what you
catch,
talking
but
about.
like, bro, that's a once.
We beat
like,
your
how many
second
times
team
as a defender
twice.
you're gonna
Them
knock
niggas
the
can't
ball
see
down?
us. Shout out to Eli.
That's
Big
fine.
shouts out to Saquon this year because I know he finna come with it.
Tom Brady got 5 rings.
Willie
bro.
Hernandez finna come
Tom
with
Brady
it. Shout out to
looking
Big Soul.
like Kobe right now,
Shout out to Landon Collins because I know he finna do it.
and he got 2. Well, he got 3 L's now.
Who, Brady?
Yeah.
Shout out to Odell Beckham. He better turn up this year.
Either way, bro.
Shout out to Sterling Shepard.
I
Nigga,
don't
you're not gonna
think- I don't think Eli
disrupt my
getting first
squad. My
ballot.
shout out to my boys.
If we
Bleed
looking at
blue,
Tom
baby.
Brady, who's a surefire Hall of Famer, first ballot,
Well, I mean, that means you cutting off the line because what you think about the quarterbacks where. So does Ben Roethlisberger get in?
I don't think so.
Not his first pick. No.
I don't
Ben
think
Roethlisberger-
so.
He got 2 rings too.
He
He
do,
does.
but
At a more, I would say, more contributing rate to Eli Manning.
I disagree
You gotta
because
go against-
if you
who-
look
who
at the
he beat?
stats, if you look at the stats,
Seahawks 1 year.
the Seahawks and the Cardinals. If you look at the stats, if you look at the
that Cardinal
stats,
team should have won in my opinion.
he was trash.
Who, Ben Roethlisberger in the Super
Yeah,
Bowl?
in the Super Bowl. If you look at the stats
Well, I
of that
mean,
game, his defense
he's,
is what
Now,
carried.
now
He's,
you can say his
who
defense.
was
That
on
was a
offense for
defense.
those
Literally
teams,
did it.
Who was his best wide receiver? Hines Ward?
Hines Ward, Santonio Holmes.
Wait. Santonio Holmes, how they win? Because he threw that dime to Santonio Holmes.
I don't care, bro.
What you mean? That's gotta contribute.
Bro, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, bro. That's not.
One win.
Bro.
One.
I don't
First of all,
care,
everybody
bro.
you
He's
ask,
not
'cause
first.
you know
ballot.
that's bullshit.
He's not first
That's
ballot.
bull.
They wouldn't know. Wait. So
That's bull.
he threw one touchdown. that
One
game?
touchdown.
1 touchdown.
How did they win? Off of the what?
One touchdown.
That one touchdown. That one
Man,
touchdown.
nah,
But you're not
that
finna
was
tell
a
me.
game-winning
You're not
touchdown.
finna tell me. You're not finna tell me 102 yards with 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Like
And a win?
No, that's not. That don't get you in the Hall of
So
Fame.
would you rather be? No, I'm saying no. His career is gonna get him in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but
Because
he's not
threw
getting
for
in the
like-
first one. He's
for
not
the
getting in the
last
first one.
like three
He not getting in the
years.
first
He's
one.
thrown like he's on a team. You think about his team then, and think about his team now. He played with a not really high octane offensive team, back
But a
then.
I don't know,
very
bro. He-
fire defense.
and they won Super Bowls
'Cause of the defense.
But think about the offense he's playing
No,
with
now
now.
that one was a defense that really won their team.
Both of them was a defense.
Palomalu was a
What?
beast.
You can say. I'm saying so. In the role where he's not
Randall
a dominant
Gay.
player, his team wins.
Williams.
He plays his role to the T. Think about his role now.
What's Buddy name? The
What's his,
linebacker.
what's
that was bald head,
uh,
beast, crazy ass.
he's
shit.
still Jerome Harrison, James Harrison.
James Harrison.
Yeah.
Think about
Mark
Roethlisberger's
Woodley,
role
they had
now
Ike Taylor.
with
They had a beast-ass
Le'Veon Bell
defense.
and Antonio Brown and all the offensive weapons they had. Martavis Bryant, Juju Smith. Is still his offense not putting up numbers?
No, they are though.
Yeah, they are. So what
What's
more
different
does
was-
Ben Roethlisberger have to do to show you that he's an elite quarterback? When he has talent around him, he puts up like 1-2 offensive
But who
in the league.
doesn't put up?
When he has a great defense behind him, they win Super Bowls.
That man's got
Like
no.
what about the position do you want him to play?
I want him to get an MVP of the league, first of all.
Ben Roethlisberger?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's
so
what I'm
you,
saying.
So you making this argument?
But
so
that
you
ain't,
tell
you
me
ain't
you're
got to
making-
win MVP. You ain't got to be a quarterback win MVP to go to the Hall of Fame.
You don't have to, but I feel like that
more
solidifies
convincing.
your.
That's
your-
more convincing.
Yeah, that gets you in.
So that's going to eliminate like a lot of quarterbacks.
Yeah,
That's
on their
probably
first
like
bid.
a lot of
people should be
On their first
eliminated,
bid, though.
bro.
On their first bid, that don't mean they're not gonna get in.
Okay. Look
I mean,
at-
yeah, he'll probably
so-
get
He-
in
he's
on
gonna
the
get in.
third,
So only
third ballot.
MVP
I think it'll be
quarterbacks should
second
be
No,
No.
I'm saying
first
MVP.
ballot Hall of Famers.
I'm saying MVP
It
solidifies
helps.
it.
It helps.
If-
Oh, well,
if-
yeah, of
if
course
you
you gonna get in
if
if
you
you win
don't have
MVP.
anything to explain,
When-
you know
when
what I'm saying,
Ben
what you're doing
Roethlisberger-
during the
when they won the
regular
Super
season.
Bowl,
Like
who was the
Ben
MVPs?
Roethlisberger's never had the most passing yards in the season.
I think he has. That's what I'm saying. When
I
he's
don't
got
remember.
with Antonio Brown,
No, he
He didn't because that was around the time that wasn't Randy Moss.
Breeze was.
I mean Breeze. Oh yeah,
has Breeze ever won MVP?
Yes.
Yeah.
When?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he has.
If I'm not
of the season.
No, matter of fact, he haven't. He got cheated. He got cheated.
Oh, so when the Breeze win
yeah,
MVP?
the year he should have won, he got
the
cheated.
Super Bowl. Oh, y'all talking about
No, I'm
the
talking about
season?
regular season.
Regular
Oh,
season.
see, that's different.
But
I
that's
thought
what I'm
that was Super
saying.
Bowl.
He has like 5 consecutive years of throwing like 5,000 yards.
Look at Ben Roethlisberger's last 4 or 5 years. That's what since Le'Veon, Martavius Bryant, and Antonio Brown got
Look it
there.
up, bro.
He's putting up monster numbers. He's putting up. He's doing what you would want your quarterback to. Like when
What's
Randy
the-
Moss.
what's his efficiency, though?
In 2017,
That's what they're looking at. What's
They
his
go to playoffs
efficiency?
every year.
No, what's his efficiency?
In 2017, Roethlisberger threw 4,251 yards with 28 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. 2-1.
That's 50%.
On touchdowns. I thought we were talking about yards.
Yeah, 4,251
4,000?
yards. In 2016,
50%.
he threw 3,819 yards.
How many games he played?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, definitely.
Now he won 14 games.
Okay.
The year before that, he threw 3,938 yards.
So he's not throwing 5,000.
He's not throwing.
You just made it sound
Exactly.
Now, he almost threw 5,000 in 2014. He threw 4,952 yards with 32 touchdowns.
Damn. Close. And how many touchdowns?
32.
How many interceptions?
That was his best season and didn't win
Straight.
MVP.
That was straight.
No, he's not going to
Who
win
he
MVP.
lost to that? What was that,
Nah, he probably
2014?
could have.
He's not, because he's not going to be the
14?
most valuable player on his team.
I think 14 was the year. Ain't that the year Adrian Peterson won?
I'm not sure. Is that the year he broke
Or
the
was that
record?
15?
Where he tried to break the record?
It was
Nah,
either
that was like 15,
wasn't it?
either Peyton Manning won that year or that was the year Peterson came back from that injury.
But see, we know they're not going to beat Ben Roethlisberger's not in the same tier as Peyton Manning. Like Peyton
That's what I'm
Manning's a
saying.
surefire Hall of Famer.
Didn't he win the Super Bowl his first year?
Who?
Roethlisberger.
First year?
His
I think it
year?
was
No.
rookie year.
I thought it was sophomore year.
I don't know.
I think it was rookie year.
Yes.
Either way,
No,
his-
you know what? It was his rookie
Sorry,
year because they
Alexander.
were saying that him and Joe Flacco was the newest quarterbacks to do it.
and he was 13-0 his rookie year. That's crazy. But he threw for 2,621 yards.
His first year?
And still
Yeah.
didn't win.
So that their offense is a different offense. It was a
But I'm just saying-
It was a run heavy offense with how many times you seen Howard Ward run a fly route?
But that's not all they had. They
Then they
had,
had Jerome
Plaxico
Bettis at the time.
Burrs.
They had Plaxico Burress.
Yeah, they had
Then they-
Santonio Holmes,
then-
Plaxico Burrs, and Hines
Santonio Holmes
Ward.
and
When
Plaxico
did
Burress
Jerome
played
Bettis
the same time,
retire?
You
Jerome
said
Bettis
what?
retired after they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was finna say they had Jerome Bettis, so yeah, it was a run heavy.
Yeah,
offense.
Jerome.
Run heavy
He-
offense.
the
He
bus.
won after the. He retired after the
bus.
second one though.
I'm-
No, he
That
retired
was
after the first one.
After
Yeah.
the first one.
Really,
he got,
really,
he only got one.
Yeah.
Really, I'm baby bus. Like, short bus.
Fun
I'm
fact.
a beast.
You the short bus, bro.
Beast.
He just
Short
short,
bus.
bus.
I'm a beast. Bro. On the field, I'm short bus.
You heard it
Y'all
here
can't,
first.
can't nobody stand in front of me and stop me though. So,
He's short bus.
no, not in the term of me being
Brother, I'm going based off of what you
because
said.
I can't be big. I can't be bus if there's already a bus.
I feel you. So you
So
got to be
I'm the-
short. bus.
Yeah, so
Shut your fucking ass up, bro.
so it was his second year that he won the Super Bowl, and
I told you it was
in
sophomore
in
year.
that Super Bowl, he was 9 for 21 with 123 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions.
Trash.
That's not Super Bowl. I mean, that's not MVP caliber.
Trash.
I mean, that's not Hall of Fame caliber to me.
In the
Trash.
Super Bowl, that's a pretty bad game.
That's
I think he'll get
trash,
in,
bruh.
though.
You are trash.
In
Yeah.
Arizona, he was 21 for 30 with 256 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
Game winning touchdown.
You are
1 touchdown.
Wait,
one
it's just
interception.
like when LeBron runs down and hits the game winning shot. We gotta say it's the game winning shot.
But he was putting up a triple double. You just said it.
You just said the man went
Hey.
21 for 30 for 250
With 1 touchdown.
with the game winning touchdown. The
Bruh.
game
That's
winning
not
touchdown.
that's not Hall of Fame.
I don't
caliber.
care. That's not Hall of Fame to me,
not Hall
bruh.
of Fame.
I'm thinking his career. So what's the line?
As a whole,
The bottom-
bro. As a whole, let's just get it out the way, bro. Like, cause you
When-
you're
when-
getting out to specifics. As a whole, the man is going to the Hall of Fame. He's
Who,
going
Ben
to the,
Roethlisberger?
Yes, he's going to
Yeah.
the Hall of Fame.
I think he's gonna get in off the.
He's not going to get in off his first one.
I think so.
What? No, let me tell you
Bruh,
this fact. It
looking-
depends on who his lineup is.
Looking at his playoff
I
stats,
think so. 'Cause, I mean,
depends on
it's
who-
not other. It ain't many other quarterbacks that since
gonna be
Ben
lined up-
Roethlisberger came in that's been better than Ben Roethlisberger. Because he came in with Phillip Rivers and Eli Manning. The only people who I would say
they were better.
They were.
Phillip Rivers better than Ben
Yeah,
Roethlisberger.
Philip nice, bruh.
What?
You, I'm not a Phillip
I was gonna
Rivers
say, don't you-
fan,
don't
but
you-
I just
Phillip
I got
I was
into
gonna say,
some
don't
debates
even-
with some people
don't-
because I was trying to put Matt Ryan in the top 5 and niggas wasn't having it.
They put Phillip Rivers over Matt Ryan.
Yeah, they was putting Phillip Rivers over Matt Ryan, but I had to check his stats and
You
his
go look at his
stats
stats.
are
His
Phillip
stats
Rivers,
crazy.
Phillip Rivers is a good,
His-
efficient quarterback.
yeah,
but
his
Phillip
his
Rivers
stats are.
can't
I'm saying he was throwing for like He was right behind Breeze. When Breeze was
And
throwing
that's
5,000,
cool,
he was
but
hitting 4,000.
Phillip Rivers has always showed us.
I
when
mean,
plays
yeah.
for-
He
has a
always he
ceiling.
comes up small.
He has a
Yeah,
ceiling.
he comes up very
He's
small.
always showed us he has a ceiling. And
He's
been
got
on
a ring, though, right?
He's been on good teams.
He's an 8-8 quarterback.
He got
He's
he
good.
He got a ring. He got a ring.
Nah,
though.
No, he ain't got a ring.
He got a ring.
He ain't never
He
been
don't
to the
have no
Super Bowl.
ring. He's an 8-8
He
quarterback.
had LaDainian Thomason in his backfield.
He's the definition of an 8-8
But
quarterback.
he ain't never had no like beast wide receiver.
He had Antonio
Antonio
Gates.
Gates.
Beast wide receiver.
You right.
Antonio Gates ain't. First of all, I don't care what nobody. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You're never going to go all the way with just a tight end.
You right.
Gronkowski.
Didn't there's that.
There's Edelman.
But Edelman was not Edelman without Gronkowski. Like Gronkowski,
Keenan
I
Allen-
guarantee
Keenan Allen and
you.
Edelman probably about the
You
same.
take away Tom Brady's other options and just make it about Gronkowski. He's not going.
That's not true.
He's not going.
Name Tom Brady's best wide receiver when they won the Super Bowl against the Eagles and the Panthers.
that's what I'm saying.
Go.
Gronk.
He
Troy
wasn't
Brown.
there.
Exactly.
My
point
boy
exactly.
Troy.
No, but who was?
Troy
You said
Brown.
if
Troy
you
Brown.
take- That's the best wide receiver.
Deion Brown. I don't sleep on Troy Brown. I'm not. I'm not saying he belongs in any type of Hall of Fame or ring of honor.
He belongs in the
Listen,
top of
listen,
nothing. The
listen.
top of
Bro,
nothing.
Troy Brown played
Listen,
defense,
bro.
bro. He
Listen.
Why?
Hey, cause he that deal, bro. He got my last name.
Bro, you have to take in account, like you have to look at it like, okay, he had Troy Brown, Deion Branch.
I mean, not Troy Brown. I mean, he didn't have no receivers. Like
no,
he made
watch.
Troy Brown. Troy Brown.
I know.
Troy Brown.
But what
Bro,
defense? What
don't do
defense he
that.
went against again?
Who? The
Tom Brady.
Panthers?
The
Panthers had a
Panthers.
pretty good defense. And that Eagles team. The
Yeah,
Eagles team had a
they had
pretty
a
good
squad.
defense.
Both teams had squad. They
but
had
watch.
offense,
Now
too.
you're playing Tom Brady's mind on how he visualizes a defense, no matter how good you are, versus
The Eagles defense secondary
Bro,
with
they-
Brian Dawkins, what's the other safety
Lito
name?
Shepherd.
Lito
Yeah.
Shepherd
Yeah.
and Sheldon Brown.
Sheldon Brown. Watch
That's-
this.
But they didn't get like
But you're
kicked
not-
apart.
And they
though.
had
lost by a
linebackers.
field
They
goal.
had
I know.
linebackers too. They had
That's what I'm saying, but
Hugh
you're not-
Douglas.
Yeah, they had beasts.
Yeah,
but
they
you're
had
not. When I look at it like that, the mind of Tom Brady and how he dissects a defense, it doesn't matter how good you are. You're not playing against your wide
He
receiver.
don't need,
You're
that's what I'm
literally
saying.
playing against
It's
the
Tom
quarterback.
Brady. Yeah, but
That's all you play-
he don't need like if Gronk was on that team back then, they would have won Super Bowls. Just like they won Super Bowls.
Yeah,
I don't see though. I don't see it.
How? With
I
the
see it, though.
Patriots?
I don't know.
If
Bro,
Gronk,
see,
I'm saying, if Gronk
just
was on the
Gronk,
team
just
against
Gronk.
Donovan McNabb with
Gronk
Tom Brady,
might go
they
down
would've-
as
just
they
best
won
tight
the
end
title.
ever.
Just Gronk.
They-
But see,
They-
you can't
they
talk
didn't
about
have
then. I'm talking about
nobody
right
else.
now, though. Right
They-
now, I don't see them doing that. With just Gronk, you take Edelman out
But
the
they won-
game.
they
They
won
took
Super Bowl.
Edelman out this year. Edelman was out. He was out for the season.
And
wasn't he?
they
They won the
lost.
Super Bowl without Gronk.
But I'm saying they went to the Super Bowl though.
I
won
didn't say they.
two
I didn't
Super
say they.
Bowls
would-
without Gronk.
I didn't say they wouldn't go.
Oh no, they only won
I didn't say
one.
they wouldn't go.
But they won without Gronk though.
Who did they have though?
Nobody. That's what I'm saying.
Who? Tell me
Danny
their lineup.
Amendola.
So y'all telling me
Ian
Danny
Watson.
Amendola, he wasn't straight?
Nah, they didn't even have that.
Keyword straight.
Nah, they
That's
didn't
what I'm
have.
saying.
No,
But who else did they have?
Amendola was trash when they was going against the Giants. Like, be clear about that.
We
No,
beat
they
them. So
had
that's
Amendola.
dead.
They had Wes
They
Welker.
didn't have. They had.
they
Wes
had
Welker.
Amendola too. He was a nobody.
He was 4.
He was a nobody.
No, Amendola was fire in St. Louis. He just kept getting hurt. And then they tried
No,
when
yeah.
No,
Wes Welker left,
Amendola
they
came
didn't
from the
have-
Dolphins.
Yeah.
No, Amendola played with the Dolphins now.
He
No,
came from the Dolphins though.
To the Patriots?
Yeah,
I thought he came from the Rams.
he might have played with the Rams, but he came
did.
from the Dolphins.
He was
He
getting
started-
like,
I remember,
He
bro.
started-
he got like 16
He's-
catches one game
he
with St.
started-
Louis.
Because
He
they got
started
Wes
with the
they got
Dolphins.
Wes
When he got
Welker
drafted.
one year, and then they
Wes
got
Welker
Amendola
came from the Dolphins.
Yeah, and then Amendola came from the Dolphins the next year
I thought he
or
came
the
from
year
Rams.
after that. I mean, he might have played for the Rams.
I thought he came from the Rams to the Patriots.
I'm about to look it up because we all.
Either way, bro, he was not that deal.
He was. That's
No,
what I'm saying. In St. Louis, he was.
no, I'm not
He was
buying.
he was like he was
He
getting
was
like hella
supposed
receptions.
to be Wes Welker when Wes Welker.
He was in St. Louis. He was. He just couldn't stay healthy. That's what I'm saying.
The
He
same
was.
way,
bro.
yeah, the same way
But
Wes
Wes Welker
Welker.
stay healthy in New England though.
For the first like 3 or 4 years.
He stayed healthy. He stayed healthy.
Until the
He
end.
didn't get. He really didn't get hurt till he went to Denver.
Yeah, until the end. Same
And
way with
then he got
with
the concussions.
yeah, same way with Edelman. Like he made Edelman. Like Tom Brady made Edelman. Edelman was
Tom Brady made every receiver he played with except for Randy Moss. He made every receiver he played with.
They still lost that year. Shout out to the Giants.
Randy, that's what I'm saying. The same way I look
Fuck
at
the
that,
Wiz.
I look
Bruh,
at
he
Ben
didn't make
Roethlisberger.
Deion Branch, bro.
Deion who?
Branch.
Where's
Hey,
he
don't
at?
don't.
Where is Deion
He's
Branch
retired,
right now?
bro.
He's retired.
He's
I wonder,
retired.
I wonder why.
He had a very successful career. He
He-
played with the Seahawks.
He had a successful career with Tom Brady.
He had successful years.
No, he didn't.
I don't know if he had a very.
First of all, he didn't have no quarterback in Seattle, bruh.
Where was he? For what?
With Matt Hasselbeck, bruh. Come on, man. The
So-
guy who said in overtime
we're
we're gonna take the ball and we're gonna win.
So
and he threw an
Deion
interception.
Branch with the Patriots is balling out. What you're saying? Because Tom Brady didn't come in the league as like this gunslinging, you know what I'm saying, quarterback that they're on
System.
everybody's radar. So Deion Branch is he got if Tom Brady's a system quarterback, Deion
They're
Branch
all
is
they're
a
all
system.
system
Hey,
players.
So that
bro.
means
bruh.
Deion Branch is terrible.
Hey, bro.
That's all that means.
They're all system players.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Amendola started with the Rams.
Yeah, I know he played with around.
He started with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where do you go after the Rams?
Oh, okay.
I don't remember him playing with the Dolphins.
I thought he came from the Dolphins.
Wes Welker came.
I mean, I
That's
know Wes
Welker.
Welker did.
See,
yeah.
the two white people, they look the same.
They always replace that.
Yeah,
that
it
little
was
scrappy
Wes Welker,
wide
Amendola,
receiver.
then Julian Edelman. But Wes,
Yeah.
No, it was Welker.
it was Amendola. Amendola was supposed to be
but
what
he got
Julian
hurt.
Edelman is.
He got hurt.
Yeah, like they brought Amendola in, then he tore his ACL or whatever
Yeah,
he
like
tore,
concussion or
and then
something.
Julian Edelman stepped in and became Julian Edelman,
Yeah.
and Amendola just he
And the Giants still beat them
there,
niggas.
bro.
They did. But
The
back to
Giants
what I
still
was
beat them
saying,
niggas even when they had
how
Randy
I look
Moss.
at Ben Roethlisberger's career, I look at it based off ability. When
Shout
Ben
out Plaxico
Roethlisberger don't really
Burress.
have a lot of options, offensive options, you know what I'm saying? He still played his role enough for them to do what they do.
Man, I'm looking at clutch.
Tom
factor,
Brady
bruh.
the same way. When Tom Brady didn't really have dominant wide receivers, he had some good years. They won Super Bowls. They had a really good defense. Willis McGinnis and Teddy Bruschi and all them, Richard Seymour, Ty Law, Aloy Malora, Rodney Harrison, all them five.
Oh, yeah,
when Tom Brady got Randy Moss, what they do? They broke records.
They didn't win.
Look
And they
at
still lost.
Antonio Brown and Ben Roethlisberger breaking records. Like Ben Roethlisberger can play the position.
They ain't breaking no records.
What?
They're not breaking.
Antonio Brown?
Shout out
Antonio
to
Brown
Antonio-
might be breaking records.
Who's throwing him the ball?
but well, why he ain't got the yards to back it up?
Because he only got Antonio Brown.
Matt Ryan only got Julio.
That's why he ain't breaking no records.
He is breaking records though. What you mean?
What record Matt Ryan
He
broke?
was the fastest quarterback to get to 40,000. That's a record. Broken.
That ain't a.
That's a record, bruh.
That's not. Antonio Brown wasn't there for Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger could be. He's faster than 2 Super Bowl rings than Matt Ryan. Like it's not. It's not,
yeah, you
but
can
that's
do that.
that's an uncomparable situation though, because you're talking about the best wide receiver in the league playing with a quarterback. Antonio Brown, the best wide receiver, you know what I'm saying, in the league. So is Julio. Matt Ryan got Julio to get to that record. Had Antonio.
Nah, he didn't have Matt. I mean, he didn't have Julio his whole career. He got Julio in 2011,
When the year did he come in?
2008.
So 3 years.
So what do you mean? but the point that I'm making is he
Yeah, Roddy White before that.
but that's what I'm saying. Roddy White wasn't Julio though.
But who was the Roddy White for Pittsburgh before Antonio Brown?
Hines Ward, Plaxico Burress, Santonio Holmes,
None of them. You look at their numbers and compare them to Roddy White numbers.
Plaxico Burress. What you mean?
To Roddy White numbers.
Bruh, Plaxico.
How long was Plaxico in Pittsburgh?
After the Super Bowl, I think he requested a trade to New York. You good, bro?